it so much. Owning Capital, bro. Top one human experience for real. Actually, might be the only human experience for real. Might be
Mhm.
might be the only thing worth living for, bro. It's like I always say, if you're not increasing shareholder value constantly, what's the point in living? That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, bro, that's not a mouthful at all, for
Yeah,
sure. What is
it's
going on with my camera?
it's just like being a like a decimal point on a CEO's balance sheet, or like a rounding error in a Fortune 500 company's third quarter profit projections. Like that's the kind of stuff they were talking about in the Bible for real. That's what Jesus said. Chat.
Yeah, Jesus, famous, famous capital owner. God, bro. Okay, cool. We're back.
Yeah.
No, we're not back. Yes, we're back. I don't know.
Well,
We'll see.
BR
Let's
is
chat.
fighting the digital camera demons.
What's up, chat?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, guys? DMX, thank
Hope
you for
y'all
the
are doing.
five. Uh, actually, no, no, please. Well, usher it in, bro. Like
Yeah,
you're right. Let me say
let
hi
me.
first.
Come on, bro. We talked about this game. We talked about gotta
Yeah.
warm the engine up,
Yep.
gang. Gotta
Yeah,
warm
yes,
the
sir.
engine
Yes,
up.
sir. That's
So
famous flaw of
hope you
mine, by
guys.
the way.
Yeah. It's actually crazy. That is crazy. What's up, chat? Hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are doing great on this fine Sunday. Hold on, evening.
Yep.
We are here today. Not really like any crazy events in regards of like things to talk about, or like anything like that. But we're gonna reveal what won the book club poll to you guys, so that's gonna be fun. And we also got we got some really good chapters. I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't stop winning. Like this week right here. Yeah,
It
buddy.
was a
Yeah,
good
buddy.
week, bro. I'm
Mm-hmm.
finding that I'm most excited to talk about Blue Lock. Generally, like as these chapters go on right now. Yeah. Hypocrite
When
creams. Yeah. You're
when
literally
is
pointing fingers, bro. You're actually
bro,
pointing
bro,
fingers.
bro,
FYI.
bro, when is Blue Look gonna end, bro? This shit's so mid, bro.
Oh my
God,
god.
bro.
I said the
Have
game.
you
I said the
eh,
game.
God, bro. Have you ever played football or soccer with your life on the line? This nigga said no. A real nigga said yes. I'm just gonna say, like, come on, bro. We gotta keep it honest. We gotta keep it
Oh my
professional. But yeah,
god.
dude, Sakamoto Days, it was a good chapter. It also gave me some agenda. So chat, get ready for that. Kagurabachi. Hokusoto, you have so much aura, bro. Oh my god.
Oh,
And Blue Lock. Ah, man, dude. Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. We got some stuff to talk about. Now, you can read the super chat because that'll actually get us very nicely into the first
yes, sir.
chapter of the day.
All right, D-Mega2, thank you for the five. After seeing that speed blitz, it's crazy to think how even when he moved over to Sakamoto Days, Kinji Hikari is still a useless bum. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second, right? We'll get to that in a second because
Yeah.
I'm telling you this right now. Y'all thought I was lying when I said top four, but we gonna get into it in a little bit, all right? This chapter, we kind of finish off with the the Shin flashback, the conclusion. We finally get like what Sakamoto was like we get what Sakamoto was finally getting at, right? They're like, hey bro, you're calling yourself a bad person or whatever, but you're the one that like left the possibility of having a final conversation with your dad in order to save an entire cruise ship full of people, bro. You're someone that constantly tries to do the right thing. And that's why we all love you, gang. That's why you're our
Go,
goat,
yeah.
right? That
Type shit.
I gotta say that transition from the past to the present.
That was
mm,
clean, dude. I
mm,
was,
mm,
whoa. I honestly thought there was going to be more of a falling out or something in the arc, because
mm,
like Shin, he was an assassin in chapter one.
yeah.
Like he,
Mhm.
that was like some time had passed. They didn't just like
Yeah.
instantly click. So I really thought Suzuki was gonna be like, okay, so here's like kind of. I'll be honest, bro. I fully thought Shin was gonna be like, bro, that's my papa for real.
Mhm.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Mhm,
So
mhm,
I
mhm.
to just have it be switched. I was a little like, for me, it was like I wasn't caught off. Like I was caught off guard by it, but I was like, it's not bad. Like
Yeah.
I still fuck with it, right? Because like we were gonna see this anyway. I'm just more
Mhm.
curious, like how the fuck did Shin go back to being an assassin after this?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not gonna lie, bro. Orphan, he had to make ends meet somehow, gang. Pick up the gun
Yeah,
or pick up a tin can.
this was not Family Man Sakamoto, bro. Also,
Yeah, yeah, bro. Taking, but so yeah, I'm gonna take off a year. I'll be back in a little bit though.
yeah.
All right, bro.
So I mean, hey, he actually, I I guess Shin was good practice. It's like when couples get a dog, before they have a baby or something.
Yeah, he's
It's
like,
like,
you know what? Let me see if I rock with you real quick,
you
though.
know,
Let me see if I rock with you real quick.
you
That's
know,
funny.
he goes,
Um,
he just starts dating his wife. Early days, she's like, oh, I kind of want kids. How about you? And he's like, I did it for like a year. It was all right. I could see myself doing it for like 18 more.
yeah. So that was cool stuff, right? The chapter was cool, bro. And now I got to get to some agenda shit, bro. I tried to stave it off. I
Mm-hmm.
tried to stave it off. That
Mm-hmm.
speed blitz.
Oh, that
Ooh.
was nasty.
By the way, chat. By the way, I'm gonna get this agenda off no matter what. So if y'all don't hate, just
Mm-hmm.
wait 5 minutes. All right.
Yep.
Torres is the guy that beat Sakamoto's ass
Repeatedly.
5 separate times. Was cooking him, by the way, holding back
Mm-hmm.
and bullying him. He was stuffing him in lockers, giving him atomic
Mm-hmm.
wedgies, like, dunking his head in toilets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sakamoto, skinny mode, by the way, was getting absolutely clobbered. And Shin, immediately after having the fight of his life, speed blitzes that guy. Oh God, dude. It's actually my time to shine.
Oh,
Oh, we
dude,
love it. Oh, we love it.
bro, I was
Oh, we
like,
love it.
I I don't think I've ever been so like simultaneously impressed and disappointed because I thought Torres was gonna be like an Avengers level threat if he fucking locked in. So the fact that he just got what blitzed is like, hey yo, Sakamoto, did you get stronger on the way there? Like, what the fuck?
Bro,
Because
Shin got it, bro.
he was just kicking your ass, not figuratively, not like metaphorically, on the ground, on the pavement, bro. Both cheeks plastered on like fucking silly putty. Like there was an indent of the individual ridges of concrete on both cheeks. What do you mean you just punched him like off screen? Fuck.
I sense an aura of misfortune around you, and Shin just appears. Oh
Oh,
my God. Dude, that was actually excellent aura farming form. Cause he could have showed up face to face. Nah, he went the back-to-back method. Stop. Your power works from a distance, Shin. You didn't have to get that close. This thing is actually dangerous. Not to you, but to most of the
obviously.
verse, he's actually dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting close, bro. No, 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 no. I'm actually convincing myself week after week that the streets actually need an analysis on how aura happens, bro. We need
Mm-hmm.
aura.
Hey, bro, might get the pen out.
Yeah, bro. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, yeah,
Nah, bro, I'm
buddy.
saying
Yeah,
no. Get the pen out, bro. That's you. You're people. You're the guy. Call to action type shit.
I'm aware, gang. I'm preparing. I'm writing my notes down. We got a pod to continue, but I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down. All right. Cause no. Like, no. Back to back speed blitz and then setting Sakamoto up, bro. Yeah, that's disgusting
Yep.
work. That's disgusting work. And then, bro, we get Heisuke coming out here, clutching up kind of crazy, bro.
He
Because I'm not
really
gonna
did.
lie. By the way, the parallel to like super early Sakamoto, where he pulls the sniper between Shin and Sakamoto, like really early on when they first meet.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I saw someone do the comparison panels, and I'm like, wow, Suzuki really has become like a totally different artist. It's actually kind of wild. And then, bro, the precision on that, yeah, we got niggas shooting safeties, bro.
Bro, I
Like that's
really thought Torres was there to help. For like a split second, I was like, yeah, Torres is really gonna help him like lock in for this. Damn, I did not realize he went right back to being an op. He's like, you lost the bet. Okay.
God, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This chapter was kind of peak. It was kind of hard, bro. It was kind of hard.
Fuck,
This
dude.
this was really good. And then now I'm seeing feet, right? I'm seeing
Mm-hmm.
feet in the little cape, bro. If Nagumo shows up next chapter, bro, bro. If Nagumo shows up next chapter and starts fucking shit up, bro. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all gonna see a different side of me. All right, I'm just gonna be honest, bro, because the aura is already emanating.
Mm-hmm.
I can already feel it. This whole
God.
chapter, front to back, was really good, bro. Holy,
Man, Suzuki and Hokuzono real. I don't know what it is about this new gen like mangaka, bro. They love aura farming like
I
consistently.
people are theorizing it's Oki or Gozu. That's also that's fair. I mean, we might need to see some more of them. But if you're asking me, what I need to see, I need to see Nagumo. Yeah, go ahead and come on. Let my goats win back to back, bro. Let me feel something. Let me have a new breath. Like just let me just feel rejuvenated, gang. But I'm being a little greedy. But yeah, this chapter was really good. The action in it was pretty solid. I got to get some shit agenda off, and we capped off like a pretty good plot line and flashback for the character. So like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of coming up. It's kind of coming up all Sakamoto days on this end of the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, you're allowed to speak now, brother.
I mean, bro, like yes.
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I'd give it like an 8.5 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10 chapter. This was fun. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Let's see. Anthony Cuevas, thank you for being a member for 19 months. How are we doing? Miss you, boys. Hey, appreciate you, gang. Welcome back, brother.
Chapter wise, bro, we're fucking eating.
Yeah. We eating good, bro. So excited to get into that. Barehand Shark, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Thank you guys for bringing me into the big leagues. I've been studying words in the war room with a bottle of Johnny Walker next to me. Bet you by yourself, Tristan? Come on. Let's see. Good stuff, gang. Good stuff. Little inside joke for you. We'll say non-members. Let's see. We got another one, right? Angel of Access, thank you for the 10. Lost a friend because she was a white person telling me, a black person, I can't say the N-word and I didn't like it. Anyway, Cream's domain, laughing gas of the Reaper's coffin. W redirect, bro.
Yeah, damn.
Hey, bro. Bring it in, gang. You made the right decision, gang. Bring it in, bro. That was real of you. Bro. Sorry for your.
Yeah. Also,
loss.
L debate skill. L debate skills on her part. Like, I'm not saying I could have done.
You want her to win? You want her to win, bro?
No. I'm just saying, like, the fact, like, she didn't just fail. Like, she kind of failed spectacularly. So it's like, yeah, bro, she was not captain of the debate team.
Oh,
like, I'm not.
Also, I got to get this off, bro. Cover your ears. Okay. Happy Ramadan to all those who participate, and happy, I think we get back-to-back women's history, or not women's history, but women's month this month, right?
Woo.
Yeah, I know this guy's happy. Ain't that right, buddy? Yeah, 2 black flashes back-to-back, gang. Cooked.
Damn.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, bro, you're a not sneaky guy. Like, it's actually kind of crazy, Chet.
I'm a what?
I said you're not a sneaky guy.
Oh my god! I thought you were.
Because he.
By the way, said something else. Holy
clocked
shit!
Clocked in on the first day of the month. This one, black people are involved. Nah, not locked. Noticing. Let's see. Black gave me the 5.
Check your DMs real quick.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, not untrue for you, but
that's insane.
Black. Thank you, the 5. Caught up with Blue Luck and God. This is peak. Bachur, Chigiri, Kunigami, Nagi, Sagi, all goats. Snuffy, best master. Need ego versus Noah flashback. Nagi? No. That's crazy. He's cool. He's a good character. He's gonna, bro. We'll talk about it in a little bit. He's about to come back, bro. Your suffering is about to be over.
I don't know, bro. I don't know how much more of this I can handle, boss.
Yeah. God, bro.
You know what I was thinking about, bro? This is a side tangent. A 5-second thing. Why is it that doctors started giving out test results like over email as if I have a medical degree? Like, I cannot understand any of what this shit stands for, bro. It is abbreviations of other words that I don't know. And it's like, well, just call them up and ask. Fuck you. Like, what do you mean, bro?
I've heard of Google, bro. God.
Yo, my doctor, like, she does this thing with me, right? By the way, I've been going to her since I was, like, in middle school, right? So...
I didn't believe in women getting medical degrees.
Yeah, obviously. So... So like she'll do this thing now ever since like I became a grown man, right? And I started getting
Mm-hmm.
like more adult checkups for for my cholesterol, for my blood pressure, shit like that, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
she'll do all the checkup shit, and then she'll be like, "Hey, listen, man, hand on your shoulder. If I call you, you'll know it's bad. But you can see your results online."
Mm.
But like, I ever open up my
Yeah.
phone and it's the medical office, she's like, "Expect bad news."
Yeah.
Like, what if I don't pick up?
Hey, bro.
Oh
Bad
fuck,
news
dude.
don't change just because you don't hear it.
I know, I know, but it's just like it creates this like very weird effect where like I want to see my results, but like
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I really like I'm scared to interact with her, like
Mm-hmm.
subconsciously because of it. So like every checkup has this thing where like I kind of want to hit up the office and be like, "Hey, I'm seeing 30,000 different numbers. I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
any of this shit means." And like for her to kind of like look at the results and be like, "Ugh,
Yeah,
yikes."
bro. You're kind of letting her aura check you, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie to you.
I don't know. Like just a side tangent, bro. Holy shit. Like fuck. I'm looking at some of this shit and it is just terrifying. Like I got a call tomorrow, be like, hi ma'am, it's me again. You if it's possible, can I maybe get an appointment?" And she's like, well. Has it been 6 months already? Has the meat gotten any fresher?
What do you think doctors do? Quick question. just curious. What do you think their profession is, bro? I'm just like,
like
don't take this the wrong way, but I
like
don't know if you
I
understand.
I hope for your sake you pass. I don't disappoint me. You wouldn't like when I'm disappointed.
What?
Like
Why is
I
she? Why is she also Bruce Banner, bro? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what's going on, gang? Like,
like
go get your checkup.
holy shit, dude. Like I don't know why. It's not. By the way, it's not to medicine. It's just specifically to like bedside manner, I guess. But it's like, bro, why does it have to be like a fucking date almost? Like, damn, doc, we hooking up tonight or what? Like if my cholesterol's really good, like what's up? Like, is the operating table like is that good to go? Do we need to change out that little paper part that goes on the chair? Like, I don't know, man. It shit just freaks me out.
Flag on the play. All right, bro.
What?
I told you about just wrapping your fantasies up in fake concerns and then
Okay.
talking about
All
them
right.
on
Okay,
stream.
bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
I,
No,
I,
no, no,
I, told,
no,
I, told, I
no.
told you you'd get a. I
Bro,
told you you'd get a
I
flag on the
promise you. I
play, bro.
promise you if you saw my doctor, you would know it's
That's
impossible. Like no
by
offense.
the
No
way.
offense, bro. I just
By
see no
the way,
offense.
that is
Bro,
the wrong. No, 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 no.
she's like a grandma
Red
to me
card.
at this point, bro.
Red card, red card, red card, red card, right? That is absolutely the wrong response
Oh
to
my
have
god.
when I said
Dude,
what I
it's
said, bro.
okay, maybe
Because,
maybe
bro,
there was some Takemi
bro,
shit in there, right?
no, no, no,
Maybe
no, 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 bro.
maybe maybe
Because being like,
maybe
because me
Takemi
saying,
left an impression on me, right? No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bro.
no, 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 no,
Okay, so
no, let me talk.
she was a goth doctor, all right? Elephants in the room. The heels were really part of the. You were talking,
bro. Listen, me saying, hey, bro, it's kind of crazy to get your weird sick
oh my god.
kids off on stream, right? And you saying, no, bro, I wasn't. She's chopped. That's crazy. That's actually insane.
I didn't say
that's
that.
not. That's no. You didn't say that, but you said, bro, if you saw her, you
I'm
would
just
know
saying
that's
she's
impossible.
like, dude, she's like 60. Like, what do you mean?
You could have just said that's not true and kept it pushing, bro. I actually didn't need an appearance check. I didn't need a
No, chat.
No,
To be clear, she's not Takemi. My doctor is a nice, kind 60-year-old lady. I'm the weird one, okay? And it's not weird in that way, okay? Like, I'm not saying every doctor is like a hot, like, goth chick, okay? That's not where this is going. I'm just saying maybe subconsciously I got my wires crossed because Persona's such a great game, but like, I don't know. What the fuck is TSHFT4, bro? What is that? What does that mean? I'm a regular guy. I'm just a civilian. Whatever, bro. Like, okay, so manga, swords or whatever.
First of all, bro, don't ever like so flippantly talk about swords. I'll dead
Oh
ass
my
kill you.
god.
Yeah, like so, like not swords or whatever. Like, don't you can't pull that off, bro. You can't pull that off. For if you're going to say it so loosely, you at least need to have a Kagura Bible in your. I at least need to know you're channeling the power of Hokuzono, because
I
that
got
felt
it.
disingenuous, bro, and that felt like you weren't really ready to give your heart, body, and soul over to the manga, and I don't fuck with that, bro.
I've been looking for what is supposed to be my blood pressure. By the way, base checkup stat since we started stream, dude. I have not
Hmm.
found it. I know how many fucking platelets of white blood cells I have, but God forbid I check to see my height and weight, dude. Holy shit. Maybe it's in my base profile, actually. That's a great idea. Let me check that.
I should. Someone should just hit you, just like on occasion, bro.
What did
Just
I
leave you in
do?
chat. A lot, but that would be rehashing the stream. They already saw it, right? Draco Frostbite, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you, appreciate you. I will while you're getting that off, I'm gonna just talk about Embers real quick. New Embers chapter dropped. I don't know when I'm going to like put it down in terms of like interest and or stop talking about it on here. But I read chapter 5, so I'll get this off real quick. No, this was a solid chapter. This one was like less egregious than I feel like the last two were in terms of like actually being entertaining. The art felt a little bit more congruent with what we were seeing. I mean, it was cool. It was cool. It was a cool little chapter. Little bit of strategy, a little bit of tactics. I guess we'll be seeing how things progress with this like next chapter or two in terms of like getting on A team. Don't see that happening. Or like them falling to B team despite their obvious ambitions to go beyond that. But I don't know. It's cool. I think I need a little bit more, but like it's all right. It's all right so far. 5 chapters in, like I can't judge it too harshly. Like I said, the visual aspect of it is still really interesting, so I'm not too mad about that. But yeah. Um. By the way, Ishi the Witch fans, all three of you guys that are existing in chat right now, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could kind of like prepare the fan base for my arrival. I'd like to feel comfortable. I don't want anything super extravagant, but I just think like a couch just for me to kind of like lounge in as I read and partake in the manga experience. I don't know. I just really like to feel welcomed. As us Kagura brethren have done for you guys. So I'd greatly appreciate it.
You're
I haven't read it yet, but like I remember reading like the first chapter, beautiful. But it's like 24 chapters in. Maybe once it hits that nice round 25 chapter mark, I'll get into it because I've been seeing a lot of good things. So it might be time. Like chat, prepare for my arrival. That's all I'm saying.
Is it? I mean, this
Yeah.
is a long-winded way of saying you liked the manga.
You have a listening problem, bro. Is what I notice. I think
Is it?
bro.
Is that the problem?
Well, that's one of your problems, aside from like your racism, your homophobia, your misogyny,
Nah.
like all that stuff. No, you don't consider those problems. Interesting.
Bro, shut
Okay, moving
up.
on. Yeah, yeah. Right now, the 24th chapter dropped this week. So time to gatekeep, nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dark Claw. Ichi the Witch is not. You're not gatekeeping shit, bro. Like Descartes is gonna be bringing in niggas the way Gojo had people coming into JJK gang. Like it sold 300K first two volumes. Like if you were trying to gatekeep, I'm sorry, you already lost. It's kind of up. Um, but yeah, I'm interested to get into it sometime soon. Art looks really good. Um, so that'll be nice. That'll be nice.
Uh,
Uh, let's see. Missing any super chats? Darian, thank you for the 2. Do y'all have February wraps or are y'all frauds?
um,
Fraud.
sort of frauds. We're finishing them up. We should be doing it next week, ideally, or maybe the week after. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so let me bounce off real quick, right?
Okay.
Let's use Invincible, right? Got into Invincible in February, but like,
Mhm.
it's still an ongoing third season, so it almost feels
Mhm.
weird because like, what if the finale sucks type thing, right?
Mhm.
And I guess like you could say it's the experience. like even if it sucked, right? I'd still talk about it. It's
Mhm.
a great point, actually. But a bad experience is not an incomplete experience. And I feel like a complete experience is worth more than an incomplete one. Or maybe the incompleteness is in of itself an experience. Damn. Is this what it's
Bro,
like to be in the fucking like Izanami? Like what the fuck?
bro's fake deep, bro. What do we do with book club, gang? What do we do? What do we do with
Oh
that? What happened
yeah.
there?
Okay.
You absolute. You
That's
know
a
what? Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Let me. I'm practicing empathy. I'm deploying it. In fact, all right.
deploy it, bro.
We
Like
talk about our incomplete experiences on things all the time. The reason I'm not giving one is simply because I'll be real with you. Shit wouldn't be that interesting. I just don't have enough, right? We kind of for no reason of like that I'll put any blame. Cream's entire fault. Like it's literally all him. He ruined that month's wrap up for us. I kind of gave y'all access to the secret formula like halfway through. So a lot of my February experiences were, it's just kind of chopped in half. I got half of a month worth of stuff to tell you guys about, which in my opinion isn't that interesting. So yeah.
type shit.
Um yeah. Mm. Anyways, do you want to talk about Blue Lock?
I would love to. Wait, you want to talk about Kagurabachi last?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Um,
Unless you don't have anything to say about Kagurabachi because you're a fake fan and you deserve
it's
nice
just I
things
have
to say about it.
slightly less to say than I do about Blue Lock. I gotta say, man, like Kaiser going down the rabbit hole of like
Mm,
spiraling about Ness, and then
mm.
Isagi being like, "Bro, why are you spiraling about Ness? He's just a teammate. What's wrong with you?" That shit was so fucking funny. It was like, yo, you, we're not friends, bro. We're coworkers. Like, what the fuck? Like, pass the ball. Like, that shit had me fucking cackling, dude. Talking about by
And
even disregarding Ness, you place him on a pedestal. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, because like in a way, Kaiser's crisis about Ness is like antithetical to what they're doing. It's so funny because like it was right like he said that shit
all
after.
he's doing is it's not even this chapter isn't the crisis, right? He's reflecting on the mess up, right? He's
Yeah.
not even like he's not even hung up on Ness now. It's like, oh, my failure was in discarding him as like a potential piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, dude, I'm not gonna lie though, this
Mm-hmm.
chapter more Isagi glaze, bro. First of all, that sliding celebration, my heart. I I felt something, bro. That really meant something to me. Let's shit. Show me the celebration again from a different angle, gang. Like let me see it a third time. But Kaiser also just being like, dude, yeah, playing with Isagi,
It's
yeah.
so
This
fun.
this football shit, bro. Damn. And Kaiser was literally like, yeah, that's actually on me. I shouldn't have gotten wrapped up in Isagi magic, bro.
Yep.
I had too much freedom. I wasn't like working in the way that I needed to.
Mm-hmm.
And that referential, like, because I mean, Isagi and Kaiser do like function differently, right? They do
Mm-hmm.
perform differently. Isagi's like a freedom type. Kaiser is like a restricted type of
Mm-hmm.
like ego. So like working with Isagi in a way is kind of like there's a very particular way of going about it that'll allow him to get his desired outcome, and
Mm-hmm.
really, really just enjoying the thrill of football without having any of sort of that I'm a piece of shit, trying to climb my
Mm-hmm.
way out of this malice, kind of just cooked him in that respect, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
then the reach down. Thanks, you
Mm-hmm.
fucking. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
buddy. I've been waiting on this, bro. I've been fucking waiting. Thanks for that shit, my ultimate clown.
bro.
Aura, aura. Yeah.
Bro, it's so funny too, because like I don't know what like was already going through one crisis, right? Then he went
Hmm.
through a second crisis. Then he went through a third crisis. And then on top of that, right? Asagi comes in and gives him a fourth one on the house. Like, at that point, if you're Kaiser, what the fuck do you focus on? Like you gotta you gotta quiet your rage, go get a notebook and write this shit down one by one.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's like,
Yeah.
bro, it's like having 30 enemies. Like at some point, bro, you actually have to make a list. Like a physical list so you don't forget.
Mm-mm-mm. God, bro. Yeah. Dude, that champion spread too.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about, bro, because here's what I'm curious about, right? Because we obviously in the chapter with like 33 minutes earlier, Nagi and Rayo playing, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
what everybody pretty much expected to happen, right? Especially when they highlighted the fact that these games are going on pretty much simultaneously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if I can open up next chapter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And see Isagi at any place other than number one to see Nagi you're frozen.
Oh.
Cool, we're back.
Okay. Cool.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know how I'd respond to that emotionally because like
Mm-hmm.
I want a Nagi comeback, but at the expense of my glorious blue-eyed Metavision King. Like I actually don't know. I don't know if
That's
that's
interesting. That's where you think it's going with like Nagi in that panel?
yeah. I don't think we're uh I think so. Like now I'm gonna be real, Nagi doesn't look locked in the way that I would want him to if he was really like getting back on his bullshit. But it's also 33 minutes ago, right? Unless they
Mm-hmm.
finish the game that much earlier than this one, then we might just see some of the match, right? We might
Okay.
actually just like watch some of the match from that perspective. Um
Okay.
I am very curious though, because like I mean you could go the way of like Nagi and Rayo could literally fall out of the ranking or they're going to surge up to the top. Like I don't think we're gonna get this just for the status quo to remain the same, right? Um
Hmm.
and I don't think Nagi's like leaving the context of Blue Lock anytime soon, personally. If he does, I'll say, damn, bro, that's a you know you asked for steaks and you get an entire cow, right? Like that would be
Right.
kind of like real impressive in that regard. I don't see it, but I am curious, right? um
Uh hmm. It's funny you say that. I was For me it just feels like oh, this is what the other characters have been up to. It's not so much like uh it doesn't so much feel like, oh, dude, here's a twist. Like Nagi's actually number one. He had like a super double triple awakening, a 5-shot awakening. Um,
mhm.
Maybe that's just my fucking Nagi pessimism, kind of rearing its head at this point. But I don't know. I feel like I've at least spiritually, kind of given up on it just a little bit. So
Guy,
I
you're
know, I
funny,
know, I lost faith.
you're funny, yeah,
Oh.
bro. And that's gonna oh, I'll just say this, right? The last time we got games like spliced in, right? It wasn't I mean one was Borrow kind of cooking him and being like, dude, you're such a fucking loser.
Mm-hmm.
You were actually so washed. And the other one was Rayo scoring a hat trick. Or not Rayo, sorry. It was
Mm-hmm.
Rin scoring a hat trick, right? It's like we don't really like for example, like games where nobody is doing anything that's like raising or lowering their value, we kind of just don't see, right? Like we haven't seen Bachira like in between games outside of like his game with Bastard Bunchen because he's kind of just been pretty steady, right? He has his
Mm-hmm.
value, and you can kind of just assume what he's doing. He's dominating and scoring, but he's not really able to stop other teams from scoring more and quicker. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like that. Same thing with honestly, pretty much same thing with like Baro and like Chigiri and like those characters, right? I think Nagi we're seeing because his fate is in the balance, right? He
Yeah.
could really go one way or the other. And I feel like it's going to be pretty extreme. Do
Have you
you believe in anything, Creams? All this shallow glazing. That's another reason I think that you're like your glazing ability is kind of limited, right? Like you have your moments, but
uh
your endurance is kind of low.
it really is, bro. Like when the going gets tough, I get going type shit. Like
Yeah.
it really it's a simple calculus chat like with me and glazing. The problem is there's only so much loss I can handle before I just call a flag on the play, bro. Maybe this is why I couldn't get into sports. I don't got the stamina for it, dude. Like I don't got it in my heart to like, stay loyal to something so That fails so much. I'm gonna knock wood. That's a crazy metaphor. Don't put that on the record, bro. That's don't take that off stream. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna knock wood, but like
That's insane. Because I was like, oh, that's sort of funny. I was like, ew.
I'm gonna. How should I put this politely, bro? And I'll
I appreciate the attempt.
You know,
yes, yes, I get it. Yes.
So I don't buy it. I don't believe you, but sure, for sure. Like I 100%, bro. Like you can just say you're a backstabbing, two-faced liar, right? Like it's not real. It's not really an issue, right?
I feel like it would be though. I think to most people.
No, bro. Chad is. Creep has never put his foot down, has gotten pushed around his whole life. Yeah, nigga really asked for Los's chat, and you're getting it, bro. I love it. I love. Yes. What? Anyways, you can tell Creams thinks his glaze is effective. That's funny.
Y'all act like you're not about to see a generational glaze session if like what BR said about Nagi happens to be true.
It's not about to be generational though. It's going to be very standard. You can find what you're going to do next week all over the internet, bro. Like you're no offense, right?
I'm regular.
You're kind of lukewarm.
Yeah.
It's thanks,
bro.
And that's cool. And that's cool, bro.
Ronin.
For sure. I don't know what that one was.
God damn it. It was supposed to be like a Rin pun. Fuck you. Fuck. It didn't work out. It's fine. Thanks.
There we go. We're back. Yeah.
You know,
average glazer, right? And that's cool. That's fine. That's cool. Like I don't know why you're getting so hung up about it, bro. Like you can just admit that like
I felt
normal.
I felt moved, all right? I felt something when I saw Nagi again, but I don't want to be hurt again, bro. I'm like, you know,
what a lame mindset. Oh, I don't want to be hurt again, bro. My God, bro, what a dork. Feel something, bro. Like, you know what?
Nah, I can't let myself love like that, bro. Like for free.
Yeah, bro. Antithetical to your criticism last chapter, but we move. You know. See, bro. Here's the thing, right? You want stakes until those stakes are some shit you care about, bro. Believe in something. Like niggas saying, bro, I just can't believe anybody's gonna lose now. Nigga, now that it's Nagi, you're shaking in your boots. Yeah, you bullshitting, bro.
I said Asagi, by the way. To my credit, I specified Asagi. I made sure to specify.
Sure, buddy. You know, for sure, man. Like, nah, for sure. Like, you know, knees knocking. You know, I don't really think Blue Lock has any stakes. He says as he's like, I just don't want to be hurt again.
Okay. Let me give you the sales pitch for why I don't believe in it. All right. Look at the spread of Nagi, bro. Here, let me pull it up just for chat, just so they could get like a fucking live play-by-play in my head. All right, the way I see it. So here's the problem with Nagi's Nagi and Reo right now. All right. 1, there's no aura emanating from either of them. This is a bad sign. 2, Reo looks like he's about to fucking shit a brick. Not a great sign. This is not excitement. This is fear. This gives desperation. All right. This is like low-key, bro. This is how I look when I'm losing in a video game. I know the face of loss very well. I see it every time in the mirror, and I see it all over Reo's face. 3. The fact that Nagi is sweating this much and Reo is this scared really goes to show me bro has not had a second awakening. He has actually been fighting for his life, and probably this next chapter is going to be as much progress as Asagi made, as much victory as Asagi had, as much development as he's had. Nagi has went in the exact opposite direction. I feel like I'm about to see a generational fall off, all right? So I'm not excited about that, because like I'm not excited to see my favorite character get worked like a fucking dog.
By Barca? You think they're gonna get worked by a dog by fucking Barca? I don't think they've won a game yet, bro.
Yeah, and I don't think they're gonna win this one either.
Like Barca is the one with Botcher on it. That's the ass team.
Oh, then Nagi's definitely losing. What do you mean? Like, an underdog Bachira after an Asagi win? Oh yeah, no, dude, he's gonna win that match off pure glaze alone. Are you telling me there's only like like one match separating him from Isa Goat, bro. He is going to single-handedly do a 1v11 in clutch.
I'm sure. Um, okay. Um, how should I put this politely, bro? Let me show you this. Let me show you this Nagi, all right?
Okay.
Immediately after scoring. You see how you see those lines of the eyes, bro? You see the lines of the eyes that you have up there already, right?
Yeah.
Like on Nagi's. That's the slightly locked in state, bro. You're not peeping what I'm peeping, bro. You're talking about aura this, aura that, right? What you don't understand is that a real blue Lockian doesn't have aura shrouding them all the time, right? Aura flicks on and off depending on the circumstance, right? We went back to a random moment in this potential 30-minute plus match, right? You don't know if this is right before an awakening. You don't know if he just scored. You don't know if Rayo is screaming because he's happy. And listen, it's fine, right? I'm not even saying your interpretation is a bad one. I think you have decent points, and that if you don't want to believe in Nagi, that's cool, right? But all I'm saying is, nigga, I've seen people scream like, bro. I've seen Isagi look like he's about to bite someone's head off, screaming because he won a goal, bro. Like, okay, the knee slide of last chapter where we
Yeah.
see like the bro, that we've literally seen him make that face because Barrow scored on him, bro. He's done the exact same shit. Eyes whited out, veins pulsating, wrinkles all over because he's fucking heated, right? Looks just a very emotionally intense series where you see disappointment, rage, and anger. I see excitement and elation that he's just about to see some shit happen, bro. Now, how is he going to awaken? How is it going to happen? How are they going to rectify all their problems?
I
I don't fucking
listen,
know.
bro.
But the last time we saw Nagi, he had aura, he had presence, he had intention.
And
We're going to see some shit.
he kind of explicitly like had that shit like snuffed out of him, bro. Like I don't know. Like
Not temporarily, bro. You're
okay,
not. You're
I
not.
want to believe you. I want to believe you.
I don't think.
The problem is, right? It's one of two things. Either Nagi is being set up for like the comeback of the century, or he's being set up as like a fucking tragic hero, dude. Like he's being set up as a cautionary tale, just another fucking like a victim of like another path Isagi could have taken, dude. Like, oh yeah, even natural genius doesn't fucking work. Like,
I mean,
I
yo, nigga, what do you even believe in?
I wanted to believe in so much more, but my shit keeps
Listen,
getting fucking
all,
rocked.
all I'm saying is this, right? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? If you're wrong, you're a heretic. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. I think there's just okay, 8 months ago, Ness is going to pass the ball to Isagi, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how the game is going to be won. It would have been so easy, the chapter when Ness's puzzle piece breaks, to be like, well, that theory's done. No, bro. I was more locked. That was a sign. I was more locked than ever, bro.
I've seen
Yeah,
atheists with better faith than creeps, bro.
and here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. It's not even like it's not ridicule. Here's the thing. You shit or look down or ridicule a lot of my theories, right? Ness is gonna
I
pass the ball to
literally didn't
Isagi.
say a fucking word.
You're a liar. Bro, that's Kaiser's dick rider, bro. How is he gonna pass to Isagi? Blah 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 blah
Doesn't
blah.
sound
And that's
like me.
fine. It does. That was actually a perfect imitation. But I digress, right? If I let the opinion of a worm affect mine, I wouldn't be standing here today. Completely correct, completely vindicated, and someone that can really just hold their chest out and say, I won. Here's the thing, bro. I'm wrong too. It happens all the time. But what do you lose when you also lose faith, gang? I don't even I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, if you don't believe, what are you here for, bro? Are you a Nagi fan at this point?
I
Nigga, the fat lady has not sung.
I want
Sit your
to be
ass back
wrong.
down.
I am here because I have the slightest little bit of hope that I can be proven wrong. I just want. No, what? Why am I here? Why am I here, bro? Enlighten me.
Job. Bro's acting as if he had a choice. You had to clock in. It's Sunday, gang. You're not getting brownie points for being here. What? Bro said, I'm here because shut up. This isn't some like Nagi fans anonymous meeting, bro. We're just talking about the Blue Lock chapter. Bro, Nagi is more of your goat than mine, and you're still shivering and quaking.
Because you at least have Asagi being the protagonist to always fall back on, right? I got nothing, dude. Like Nagi's fate, bro. Nagi could get hit by a car in the next chapter. Like, he doesn't have plot armor. My goat is bullet vulnerable. That shit will pierce him with twice as much damage.
I should genuinely rip your head off your fucking shoulders.
Oh my
bro.
god. Oh my god.
No. Because it's my faith, my belief has been documented. Don't you ever in your fucking unfaithful, wavering life try to say that I only have the beliefs because Isagi's the main. Roll the tape for JJK, nigga. 10 toes, 20 toes, 30 toes down. Don't matter. And I take my loss when I take my loss, right? But at least I fucking believed in something, bro. At least I had an ideal.
And look at
I went down with the ship because the ship sank. But guess what? I'm still here. There's always another ship. There's always another boat, bro. But here's the thing. Even if Nagi gets cooked next chapter, it don't matter. Because you know what? Unless this motherfucker is eliminated from Blue Lock, Nagi, come back incoming. Like, it's just loading, bro. Once again, theory stewing for 8 months. The match didn't even start yet, bro. And it didn't matter. I simply had to lie in wait in the shadows until I was right or I was wrong.
I just don't think I have that strength of character. That might be the issue.
Oh no, for sure.
I mean, you don't have to agree with me.
No, I vehemently agree, actually. Like, I couldn't agree with you more. I'm trying to help you guys change that, bro.
Please stop saying he has his own spin-off and movie. That's all a red herring. You have no idea what's in store for the future, man.
That's all a red herring. You're genuinely laced.
Okay, bro.
Fuck, dude. Nigga trying to hedge his bets, stand for something or die. Like, bro, it's cool if you're wrong.
Why am I getting Steve Rogers in this fucking chat, bro, talking about you gotta stand for your ideals? What the fuck?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying you're gonna come back, right? Because here's the thing, even if you're right, you're right, I come back, I'm wrong, right? You're like, bro, I told you. Okay, come back happening soon, right? Unless this nigga dies or is like literally eliminated from the Blue Lock program altogether, a comeback seems possible to me, right? But if I'm proven right, the comeback already happened. You can't revert. It's happened. You already left, bro. You got off on the lifeboat, and I said, hold on, chat. I fixed the engine, bro. The Titanic lives again. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. We hit the iceberg, but I'm a mechanic.
Lift me up.
No. Die, bro. like I got a tomato, bro. Take your ass home. Like, figure it out, bro. In fact, I took your cell service. You're not calling any help either, Dan. You're stranded. You're on an island,
bro.
Right?
It happens. I've been waiting chapter after chapter after chapter, damn near over a year, for Nagi to get back on that horse, but I've been met with nothing but Asagi getting his 30th awakening, and every fucking Kaiser Asagi interaction talking about, I'm gonna eat your asshole, I'm gonna eat your ball sack. Dude, Nagi hasn't been here. He just hasn't been here. What do you people expect me to believe in?
I'm a Kashimo and Megumi fan. This isn't gonna work on me. Yeah, like, literally sell this sob story to someone else. Because I'm gonna be honest, bro. This is light fucking work. This is a first world fan problem, bro. You've never been in the trenches. You don't know what it's like, bro.
Because I usually have better luck than you guys. Just simple as, bro.
No,
like, I'm simply a better gambler.
Hikari fan, Gojo fan. No, you're not. Your shit sinks just like everybody else, brother.
So you should be happy that I'm calling it early, bro. I'm learning from my mistakes. Nagi won't be my third, bro. We're not in for a trilogy.
Your mistake was believing in Hikari. Your mistake wasn't believing, right? By the way, you also dipped on Gojo.
No, I didn't.
What are we talking about, bro? From the beginning of the fight, we have it documented that you said he would lose. Which, by the way, is just
I did. Like, also, he did lose.
Yeah.
That just
I'm just saying,
like Ella
I'm just
story
saying,
analysis. Like, okay,
I'm just saying you didn't believe, and that's cool, right? I didn't believe in the fraud nigga either, like, but I also don't like him like that, right? That's cool, that's whatever, that's fine, right? But stop pretending like you be getting it wrong again. You didn't believe from the start. You didn't believe. Like the only thing you were wrong with in JJK is Hikari, and I'm gonna be real, bro. Like not to victim blame, but that's on you. Like that's your fault. I'm not even blaming Gege for
he's
that one, bro.
stronger than me when he's on a roll. My fucking bad. Third strongest character in the show for taking you at face value, bro.
By the way, got pushed to domain by Charles in his like first real fight, bro. Charles pushed this nigga to use the peak of sorcery. Yeah, get this nigga the
bro,
fuck out of here, bro.
He was just being extra. It was unnecessary.
Get this nigga the fuck out of here, bro. This nigga's landing 3 full power hits on no curse energy. Usually talking about, damn, he's tough. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. Nigga didn't put his stops in fucking Hikari, bro. Man, fuck you. Like I don't even give, like what we talking about? Niggas believing in Kinji Hikari, the master gambler. Yeah,
you're right,
man.
and I fixed that problem. I'm not believing anymore.
Guess what, bro?
I'm not.
Nagi ain't Hikari. That nigga ain't lame. Nagi could never show up in the manga again and would be 20 million times the character Hikari is. So fucking believe in something, bro.
I agree with you about the characterization. I'm just saying, bro, I feel like this is all a setup for a disappointment. And if I let myself like fully like buy into the hype, it's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. You don't love Nagi like I love Nagi, bro. Letting yourself get in
the game more than you love the game, bro. I don't have to love Nagi specifically. I love being right. I love being here. I like calling shit, bro. I love Blue Lock.
I don't. I want to see my guy succeed.
I'll slime a nigga out over Blue Lock, bro. I care about this shit. I live and breathe this shit, right? I'll slime you out over Blue Lock. So listen, bro. You're not gonna believe in anything because spine, no calcium, right? That's cool. But all I'm saying is you need to reflect and you need to think, because there's a reason that my losses, people can forget them, because it's not the losses that people remember. It's the wins, bro. You're wrong about so much shit. You don't even remember all of it, bro. You literally don't. You act as if you have like amnesia every time I bring up you being painfully wrong about something, bro. It's because you're like, I said this dumbass thing a while ago. Isn't he soggy? Like I have to bring it up. Isn't he soggy already world class?
I don't remember.
That's a prime example. That's a prime example, right? But guess what? Unless I bring it up, nigga, you don't care because you were wrong, but you believed in something. It was a dumbass take, but you believed in something, bro. Now I shot it down, no Heisuke, because I should have. That's W friend activity. But like this one, bro, if I believe too, I think you're allowed to believe. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, bro.
I'm gonna go sleep on it, bro. By sleep I mean piss. I'll be right back. And if I come,
shit, don't talk. You don't get it, bro.
No. Listen. If I come back with a fucking fundamentally different perspective, just know that was a life-changing piss. I just want you to know that, bro. All right.
He don't live and breathe this shit, bro. Like, man, niggas like him piss me the fuck off, bro. Man, God, bro. My God, bro. Nah. I'll slime you out over Blue Lock. Never heard realer words. I'm saying, bro. People aren't really. I just feel like you're not really standing on business. God, bro. And the nigga has the audacity to start talking about Kinji Hikari, bro. Man. This is war, not a battle to Glaze, but a clash of truths. God, bro. I'll Swiss everyone down over Botcher, Chigiri, and Rin, bro. And guess what? I got you back. Like, be ready to die about it. He's just not, bro. He doesn't have the resolve. Bro. He thought he was going to come onto this podcast, thinking he was just going to, talk about Blue Lock, not being really ready to die about this shit, bro. Nah, man. Yeah, man. God. Like, it's disappointing, bro. It's disappointing because this is supposed to be my friend, and I'm just like, he's just not a ride or die. It's actually like a genuine character flaw. Man, chat. I'm not gonna lie. That's tough. That's tough, chat. I'm disappointed. And I'll be honest, guys. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm sorry you had to see like that display from Creams. I didn't think today was going to be that kind of podcast. I didn't think it was going to be that kind of podcast. I'm not going to lie, bro. That's disappointing. Um, let's see. Google me. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. You haven't been here for a while. Got work to do. Bitter to spread Bachi love. That panel is above the elevator, mimicking it. Slowly closing was peak. Yes, KaGAURAbachi. We'll be getting into it in a little bit. Once we try to set Creams' record straight. But yeah, thank you for being a member, gang, and welcome back. Demon I can do it. Thank you for the 5. We'll spread clips. Your fair weather nihilist Glaze throughout the chat. The moment that Nagi Rail win from that stuff that I've seen weeks ago. Hollow, man. Hollow indeed. Darian, thank you for the 5. If Cream switches up, he needs to play Cuphead and getting over it on After Dark. He needs punishment for his yeah, that's a crazy sentence, but thank you. And I also kind of agree. Libra, thank you for being a member for 18 months. Yeah, this guy just writes 2 manga for a character to get hit by a car at the end of his arc. That's what he said. That guy. And then Seal Lion, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Gonna boom Sleeping Danger because he said Nagi top 1 and slandered Cheeto. That fraudulent stinking safety will be dealt with. Hey, bro, I respect that attitude. I respect that attitude, bro. It's crazy because he's seen this shit with his own eyes. I think we're getting doxxed over Gojo versus Sukuna. He's just not ready to live and breathe this shit, bro. And it's just really gross. It's just really gross, honestly. That's not the guy I thought I started a pod with. I'm gonna be honest. That's not the guy I thought I started a pod with. So I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. You even see it with Sakamoto Days, bro. Even with Shin, you see me fight top 4, blitzing Torres over Sakamoto. Whatever, fuck it. Suzuki gonna have to come out here and prove me wrong, bro. Graham's claims to be. You don't really believe it, bro. Man, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Wow. Buying into the hype, nigga. Just love Nagi for the love of Nagi's a go. Failed Pigeon, thank you for the 10. I can't even imagine Nog greatness, say she goat losing. This is the kind of mentality that I feel like he needs to see, bro. I don't know, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with understanding and like hedging your bets a little bit, right? There's nothing wrong with thinking that like you gotta play it a little safe, right? But here's the thing, bro. When the chips are down and it's time to bet on yourself and your goat, fucking bet, bro. Like really, really, really believe it, bro. I don't know. I don't know. This flip floppy shit ain't working for me. This flip floppy shit ain't working for me, bro. Man, I'm buying out Kaiser stocks now that they're an all-time low, and I think people should. Kaiser stocks are gonna remain fruitful and plentiful, bro. Like, I think it is how it is the mindset of losers to think that just because their character didn't shine in that moment, they'll never shine, right? Or that they should abandon ship, right? It's a weak mentality. That's honestly just it just happens because they don't have the strength of will to lock in, and it's sad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Creams doesn't have the ego to burn everything to cinder. He doesn't. He doesn't. And he wonders why he's not one of the greats. You know what I mean? He wonders why, like, I call him a bog standard glazer. Like, bro, it's getting to the point where I'm thinking even I might have like higher tier glazing abilities than him, and it's just like it's just kind of wild that it's just wild to see the tables turn like this. Even I could do a thing with the 2 Creams isn't walking down the aisle with me and Rayo type shit. Type shit. He's not there. He's not going all the way. Ah, it's just disappointing stuff, honestly. It's kind of it's kind of sad, and I hope that he's taking such a long time because he's really trying to relieve himself of like the demons and toxicity of like the fear that he's feeling. But yeah, being a Hikari fan and not having the guts to gamble, by the way, yeah, yeah. Ah, leave the court before the court leave you. Like it's just tough, bro. It's just tough. Like Prime and Creams, he would have been on different timing. And it's like,
What the fuck did I do?
yeah, bro.
What do you mean
Chat
prime
was
creams?
suggesting that. Don't worry about it, bro. Chat was suggesting that if you're wrong, you play Cuphead and getting over it on stream on After Dark by yourself. That was just a suggestion, though.
Mm-hmm.
God, bro.
You know, bro, I really sat on it. Really thought about it. You're right.
Mhm.
It's very harmless of me to just believe in Nagi. I've been glazing him for so long when he was winning. It seems fake as hell to really just like abandon ship right when the going gets tough, right? Because what I didn't consider, maybe this is all part of the hero's journey, right? Lock in for a second, right? What if this is the fall, right? The hero getting destroyed before he spins back stronger than ever, right? And I was just thinking about, theoretically, the greater a fall Nagi has, the higher the potential rebuild version of him can be, right? So, if I kind of want him to, like, I not only want him to fumble, bro, I need him out of blue lock, right? Because if he's, like, begging Ego on his hands and knees, talking about, please, just let me kick the ball one more time, right? I think I'll see that, like, Damien level, like, holy shit, bro, the god of soccer has been reborn in Nagi. And I think I need to see something like that. I think I need to see something that'll make Asagi, like, clutch his little untalented, uninspired little heart, bro. I need him to, like, destroy his brain on every cell, talking about, I'm in this pathetic little body. And, like you know, this is, like, the very epitome of, like, the world of soccer in one person. If I don't beat Nagi, I'll never be a soccer player. Shit. If I don't score on him directly, I'm turning in my fucking jersey to Ego at halftime right now. Yeah, you're right. That's the mindset I gotta have. I gotta start believing, like, I gotta start believing in some crazy shit, dude. Holy shit. You know what? Isagi retirement Nagi, bro. I'm closing my eyes. Okay, I'm seeing the vision. I'm locking the vision into my brain, bro. It's seared into the back of my eyes.
Yeah, for sure. Mazane, thank you for the wonderful insight. This is storytelling 101, you not Shakespeare, nigga.
Mazani, are you black?
Sure. Yes.
Oh, okay. Because like
yeah, you thought I was just like that's just
yeah. I was like, wait a minute, is that like the third time he said it? Like, Mazani,
bro is talking about a story. He's talking about the foundation. Bro, what if they fall to come back up? Whoa, dude. Holy shit, brother. What the fuck?
It's about the level of fall, dude. Bro. It's about the level.
No, bro. Because, like, what if Yuji got his ass beat by Sukuna to, like, come back and beat Sukuna's ass? Oh, fucking shit.
You just made fun of me for not believing, and now you're making fun of me for being enlightened and believing harder than everybody. What does it take to satisfy you?
Being enlightened and believing harder than everybody, bro. I'll kill some shit about Isagi retiring, bro. Like, I'll ruin my life over that shit, gang. What you mean believing harder? Yeah, you're not locked.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Did we read all the super chats?
Yeah. Let me double check and make sure. Yeah, I did.
Cream say walking down the aisle with me and Rayo. Get in line. You're not going to be in the dress.
Shit, you ain't either, gang. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, you're not even top 100 candidates, like, no bullshit. But and I'm not even saying I want to be in line. I'm just saying, like, I recognize you're now just hopping back onto the belief train, gang. You're not.
No.
You're not
See, I was on the boat, right, and on my way down is kind of when it clicked. So, like, we're still connected to the main ship. So I just kind of pulled the lever back up. I slid back in as if nothing happened. Right, nobody noticed that was gone. Right, captain of the ship is like, he's like, whoa, that's a dedicated soldier right there, part of the crew. He might be next in line to take over for me, type shit. And I think this is something that's worth celebrating across the board.
Sure, buddy. But yeah, BOOKCLUB chapter was excellent, divine, spectacular, amazing, fantastic. One might say.
Demon Akatsuha telling a trans woman she's not allowed to wear a dress at her wedding. I just said it wasn't going to be your wedding. Like, I
No,
respectfully,
low key,
white is my color.
you're kind of trying to.
Wait. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Just like dress wise.
No. By the way, nobody thought of it like that, but you did because you knew what you meant. But
Shut the
okay.
fuck up, dude.
I said, what is my color? Wait, what if they what if they realize I was serious? Okay, buddy. Sure,
Fucking
man.
hell.
Sure, man. Um, yeah. Let's see. Anyway, 10 out of 10 chapter. Phenomenal,
Yep.
amazing.
Great stuff.
Every character kind of like realizing that Isagi is the GOAT that I've been saying he is forever. Euphoric stuff. God, bro.
Truly.
He's so cool.
I kind of, bro, I'm getting into like the actual chapter for like a really quick sec. Presenting the final salary rankings. What's your top 5 looking like? You don't have to like ascribe a dollar amount if you don't want to. But generally, what's your makeup like? Just theory craft wise.
I'll say Isagi, Nagi, Rin,
Okay.
Baro, Bachira.
Ooh, I think mine would be. I think mine would be probably the same. I would just flip Bachira on Baro.
Bachira over Baro.
Yeah.
You think? Okay. Hasn't Baro been above Bachira? You think he's gonna show up this match or something?
Yeah, partially. I just think like also maybe the way Baro played is like for them, I can imagine it's a bit of a gamble on Baro because it's like you don't really bet on Baro unless you have a team ready for him, kind of thing, which probably
fair enough.
shrinks the pool a bit. So it's not really a reflection of him like as a player so much as like, yeah, bro, I just like my team is built different. Like he it's just they're not going to cooperate with him or like they're just it's not that kind of play style. Like I feel like Baro's play style is like more limiting in a way. Like not that it's worse, it's just like you know, you don't have as many like I feel like okay, this is gonna sound weird. Isagi is kind of like a any team can have him kind of player, right? He could just work with any team, but like with Baro, unless he has like a team that explicitly works around just him, then like it's just not gonna get as much mileage like investment wise.
Yeah, fair. Let's see. Better put the king in that top 5. You're so funny, bro. I could borrow stocks. Holy shit. Shido top 5. Yeah, this nigga scored 1 goal in the beginning of the match. I don't think this nigga touching top 7, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it depends on what Shigiri it was on, and it depends on what Rayo was on. But I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, I'm a Shido Glazer, and I see him coming back. You know, when Sai gets reintroduced. But nigga scored 1 header and ain't do and was kind of getting put in Kunigami's pocket for the rest of the match, bro. Like we kind of need.
I need to see Sai's reaction to this match, dude. Like I need to see it bad. Cause like I couldn't see like a cut to Sai at like a fucking random cafe or something, watching it on like a CRT TV, talking about. I told him like I told him sticking his tongue out was just not going to be enough, and he just stuck it out more.
Yeah, it's funny, bro. Because Rin doesn't even leave this match like saying anything, bro. He's just like fucking tweaking in the background. I find that just so funny.
And it's just
he's just like fuck, dude, you're kind of fucking hilarious.
I know, and like you imagine if you're Sai, you're like, bro, no, bro, please keep going. That clearly just worked out for you. Like, okay,
yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see. Fucking funny. You know, nigga taking Cheeto off the top 5, and that's on me. All right, bet, bro. I'll boom your ass if you're wrong.
During Women's History Month, is Crazy Creams didn't say anything. Claiming Ibrahim.
So you're misogynistic town.
For Baro like that isn't Shido's valor, LMFAO. Man, that's a lot of words. What am I doing, bro? I understood all of them. Why did I cash in? That's a lot of words on a relatively short chat. The fuck is wrong with me?
You're an anti-intellectual, I think.
Like holy shit. I don't think that's me.
You don't think that's the problem? Anyways, would you give the chapter a score?
Solid 9 for me. I'm kind of waiting for like a big fucking bro. I need to see that ego locker room State of the Union, bro. Like I'm itching for it. I think it's gonna be next
Mm.
chapter. So I'm kind of holding off, but bro, I need a fucking like. I told you, I need an assembly talking about, okay, guys, let's review the Neo Egoist League. By the way, guys, Noah here, slash all the other coaches. Yeah, I had this thought. I think I said this to you before. I just want to reiterate it, right?
Mm.
Getting into like Isagi's new playstyle or current playstyle, I guess, and like how he's been able to do what he's been doing. The conversation from last week regarding like him just kind of learning about his team is just kind of the move. Like that's what it comes down to. Is just him like learning who his team is and like playing off of them.
Mm.
It really got me thinking. We have not seen any of these coaches like whenever they get on the field, we have not really seen them play at their maximum power or whatever because they're not with their teams. Like it was like such a dumb thought, but I was like, we probably have never seen Noah like actually play in his like proper prime because like that's within the context of the rest of his team, right?
Mm.
So like I kind of do wonder like what these guys look like when they're not the people they're playing with, right? Are not A, experienced with playing with them, B, experienced playing at this level, and then C, experience like playing with Noah. And this kind of applies for any of the other coaches too, like minus maybe Snuffy, right? Because he's pretty hands off. But like, I kind of do wonder like if that is the next kind of match we're gonna get, where it's like, yeah, bro, it's the best of the Neo Egoist League against just like average, cohesive, like normal team from like another club or something internationally. Like I don't know. I'm curious what you think about that. Just the premise slash the
I mean, maybe. I just like. I mean, I think there a lot of the masters are holding back on account of like them only being in for 3 minutes, and a lot of them taking on the role of role players. I don't even think it's so much so that they're not on teams that they're used to as like it is like we only see Noah attempt to score once, and the one time he does attempt to score, he scores.
mm,
Right. So it's kind of like every other time he comes in, it's to stop Snuffy, or it's to assist Isagi, or it's to do this or do that. Right. But
okay,
when his aim is to score, he kind of just scores the ball.
okay,
Right. It's just to say that like it'd be kind of like trying to think of a good example, right? It's like Yuta and Yuji fighting when Yuta's like, yeah, dude, I want to kill you, but like I kind of need you to be revivable after this, right? There's a
mm,
very specific end goal I'm coming into this with,
mm,
so I'm holding back for that, or for that specific reason, right?
mm,
We see him play like in defensive roles a lot as well, right?
mm,
Where he's not even acting as like as a striker positionally. So yeah, I think in cases like that, a lot of it will just be like a pure skill and like physicality differential. Because like, despite Isagi, I think at this point being like the best blue lock player, he's still not the best individually. Um, so I think that's still a weakness that for him to continue. Like, it's not going to be like something he just addresses, right? It's going to be something he continually addresses for the rest of his football career, because
mm,
that'll kind of maintain itself as something that is prevalent and important. Um, but
mm.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like it's not even that I disagree. It's more like I wonder if the framing is just going to be like taking Isagi and jumping him right into the like the coach tier, if you want to call it that, like the world class tier of like shit. Let's call it the Loki tier because they're close in age, right? Like even
Mhm.
somebody like Loki, right, has played at that level despite being around the same age or
Mhm.
younger than some of these players. So like I
Mhm.
do, I think the thing that like makes the gears turn is like I have yet to kind of see what like outside of the context of Blue Lock, what like the rest of the world looks like at this comparative level, if that makes sense. Like I've always maintained, and I've told you this before, like for the last couple of months, but like Blue Lock is just a bubble for them. So
Mhm.
getting out of it, shit, like uh, in It doesn't even have to be internationally. It could be locally if there's like a Esperian style club or something in Japan, right? Um,
Mm,
I do wonder like where these guys are at because like we could say something like, "Oh, Rin's a genius, Rin's a natural talent," right? But like
mm.
we confidently agree he's like several steps below Loki, right? In terms of like prodigious ability, right? Just by sheer
Yes, but like,
accolades, or
I
whatever,
mean,
right?
yeah. I mean, his yeah. I
Like
honestly think Rin's abilities are the least of his problems in a comparison to Loki. I think that's where they're most even. But yeah,
just elaborate real quick.
um,
Just
I just mean that like in terms of being like a talent or a genius or whatever. I think Rin and Loki are like not so much close in as they are just like different, right? Loki's speed is pretty uncounterable, and I think Rin's destructive impulses are also something that I don't imagine Loki can just one-on-one stop. But I think that Rin is a worse player because he does bullshit, like basically, right? Like for example, Rin sold the game, right? All Rin
yeah,
has to do is pass to Shido in a particular moment and they win.
yeah.
So like for that reason, he's an incomplete player in a way that we're
But
not currently understanding Loki is. Yeah.
sure, we could say that's like unprofessional or whatever, right? Like it's a debate
It,
we've
it's
had before, right?
it's not even that it's unprofessional.
I mean, it is, but
It's
like,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not even
Oh, okay.
that's not my point. Like a lot of blue lockers do unprofessional shit. I don't really
Mm,
care about that. It's more like it is not useful, right?
yeah. Like
it is
that,
not
but I think Rin does that
productive.
because like he knows it's in the context of a bubble, right? Like that's kind of what's like.
I
Okay,
don't think he does.
you don't think so?
He would do that. I mean, he did it when Blue Lock was on the line. He did this exact same shit where he's
Mm.
not running towards
So
like
it's a
Isagi
full
literally
character
mentioned
flaw. It's not like a
Isagi
symptom.
Yeah, Isagi
Mm,
literally mentions, right? He's not running straight towards the goal. He's actively seeking out the U20 Japan's best defenders to bring out their best and beat
right,
them because it satisfied his destructive impulses, right?
right.
It's like even before that, take what he does. It's like one of his early shot attempts, right?
Mm,
What I don't know if you remember the first goal where Sai like kicks it, like he kicks it with his off or with his foot, and it like he's almost completely even with the goal. He scores it, whatever, right? They
mm,
think he has to pass it out. Rin intentionally worsens his shot angle in trying to replicate and beat and best Sai,
mm,
right? Not because it's logical to do, not because it would result in more goal scoring, but because he wanted to do it to prove a point, right? He was trying to
mm,
get at Sai. And
right.
that's kind of I don't think Rin is able to really balance like even Shido is better at balancing his his goal seeking pleasure and his ability to win because Shido passes the ball
Yeah.
before Rin
So
does, right? So
you think
Rin
it's like a maturity thing? Like, because for me, that's just like L professionalism, I guess, right? Because like for me, I've always excused that behavior as like blue lock bubble stuff. Like you don't. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, right? You don't take practice levels with the same level of seriousness as you take like real matches. Like that just. I don't know, that's kind of how it is in my head. With when it comes to like these blue lock like neo egoist league matches generally, like
like I said,
it's all like training grounds.
even ignoring the new Eagles League, if Blue Lock lost, his goal is done.
Yeah,
It's over,
yeah, that's
right?
fair. That's fair.
Like
But
they
like you could
literally it
argue at
literally
that
just
point it was like immaturity though. Like straight
I
up,
mean,
like
immature. I mean,
y-
call it whatever you want, right? It's ineffective. It
okay.
makes him actively worse, right? It's like if Shido starts axe kicking motherfuckers, it's unprofessional, but it also doesn't allow him to be in the game, right?
Yeah.
It is whatever you want. You can call it unprofessional, you can call it whatever, you can call it immature.
Mm,
It is antithetical to winning. It is
yes.
just not it is not a philosophy that gets you wins because
I think
when the opportunity does arise, like he's
didn't
like
take
fuck
it.
it,
Yeah.
dude.
I think the
Yeah.
reason I say unprofessional, it's not so much like it's more to say is it a fixable problem, right? If it's unprofessional, you could just kind of teach that. I don't know. Like that's just like a experience, time, training, like discipline thing, right? Um but if it's like a more foundational problem, right? Then it is the gap between like going back to my original question, that's the gap between Loki and Rin, right? More
That's
than
my point,
anything.
right?
Yeah.
It's not but what I'm saying is I don't think that gap the largest part of that gap does not exist in pure skill, right?
Mm.
I don't think that like Rin and Loki, if you were to like isolate their stats and isolate their abilities,
So
the
okay,
gap would be as great as what you're saying.
so like I guess like the argument I'm having with you, is like, is it unprofessional? Like the way I
It is a
define it,
skill
like
issue.
yeah, so you perceive it as like a character flaw skill issue.
Mhm.
Like it's a
Yeah,
deeper issue than
yeah. It's
than
not.
just
It's
being
not just.
unprofessional.
Yeah, I view it in the same way that I view like Barrow's bullshit, right? It's not.
Mm,
It's not just unprofessional. It makes you a worse footballer, right?
okay,
Like you're just worse at the game because you have this flaw, right?
I
Your
see.
mentality. It'd be like if
I just saw it as growing pains, right? Like that's so
But
for me. Like,
but why does nobody else have those?
hmm,
You know what I mean? Like if it is just being young, if it is just being in blue lock, right? Why is it very specific to Rin?
different base starting skill. Like you can make an excuse for it, I guess. Like borrow is similar, right? It manifests differently, but
Mhm.
like
And it's handled as a character flaw, right? He
yeah,
grows out of that mentality.
he does, right? But like he sure, we'll say he does for now, right? He does, but like maybe somebody like God, I don't want to. Let's leave Shido alone for a second. That's not going to be
Wow.
helpful.
Mhm.
um,
I mean,
okay,
here's an example.
Isagi
I'll give it.
actually, right? Isagi
Okay.
he has different problems, right? But like the whole thing with adaptation, like what Isagi represents and who he is, right, it has more to
Mhm.
do with him like overcoming this, right?
Mhm.
So it's just a genuine not only willingness to learn but willingness to adapt to these innate problems, right? Isagi
Mhm.
just has different problems. So whenever like
Mhm.
another character goes through like a destruction rebuild thing, right? It's always like it's always kind of presented itself as like they just play. It's not even playing better. They're playing better in like in the sense that they're playing the sport better, if that makes sense. They're not just playing individually better, but they're playing soccer, football, whatever better as a collective. So somebody like Hiyori or shit, bro, like sure, we'll use Hiyori, right? When Hiyori has
Mhm.
or Ness recently, right? When they have
Mhm.
like an awakening, it's like I am better at passing the ball to Isagi, essentially, right? So for them, like it's not like I don't think it's not so much a character flaw or like it's unprofessional. It's just it's something that hasn't been unlocked yet, right? But because Rin doesn't like this like level of skill, the Sculfin skill isn't something he needs to address because he's a striker. Like just it's a different the problem isn't passing or whatever, but like
Mhm.
it's a more foundational problem. I always figured it was like maybe subconsciously like him trying to rebuild himself in the middle of the match, uh, knowing he has the luxury that it's not like professional, right? That it's still within the confines of Blue Lock as a training facility. And like, this is a mistake he can afford to make, right? Like, that's what Loki's line was about. Like, if this was a real professional match, he would get
Mhm.
like fucking benched for that, right?
But what all I'm saying, right, is like, okay, let me.
Okay, it's a thing he just can't do, right? Like, outside the context of Blue Lock, it's pretty much kind of stated like this is just something Rin cannot do. Like, it will not be tolerated.
Yeah.
So like
And he would
that's
have gotten thrown out, but he
yeah.
would have done it, is my point, right?
Mm,
My point is that he would have done it, and because we've seen him do it in a game that is kind of close to this, like I said, the U20 match, right? He
hmm
doesn't exactly not score, but that's just because like that's not what he wants to do at the moment. Literally not running into open space and like singling out defenders to beat them at what they're best at is idiotic, right? The only reason it's not viewed as such is because it worked. Right? If he
hmm
got the ball stolen from him there, everybody would be looking at Rin like he's a fucking moron, right?
yeah.
It worked because he happens to be good enough to make it work, which is cool, right? Whatever. But he wasted time. It was ineffective. He didn't link up with Isagi, right? He literally chose the hardest, least logical route possible, which is what like people with like a lot of talent, like geniuses tend to do, right? They
Mm,
follow their impulses. But whereas I was going to use Shido as an example, right? Shido's unprofessional. Shido flies off the handle, right? But the
mm,
difference is Shido could understand that, hey, passing to Rin is fine,
mhm,
right? It's the difference. Like, think about, I don't know if you remember the third selection arc, right? When Isagi splits the Red Sea of Shido and Rin and scores, Rin is fucking heated, and Shido's like, dude, you're fucking sick, right? It's an inability Ren gets super engulfed by his passion to a degree that is uncontrollable, right? He
Mm.
is just not able to see outside of his own like desires once that bubbles up. Shido, the person that is considered like, God, bro, these two can't work together. We're seeing him pass and dish out the ball and work as a collective before Rin. Rin's out here
Mm.
seeing Isagi and fucking shoulder checking this motherfucker and then going into Kaiser to get like a super duper crash shoot. Like it's
Oh,
just
so for you, it's like the difference would be between him and Loki. Like, it would be that Loki has this innate sense of like, I don't know if you want to call it ego death or like cooperation or just
whatever Loki's hang
professionalism,
up,
right?
whatever Loki's hang up might be, it's not. So from what we've seen, it's not that, right? Rin's is a game loser.
Mm.
Loki's, we don't know what weakness
But
he has, if he
it's
has like a prevalent
it's
one.
clearly not enough to like not get him to be a professional at like 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Rin could still be a professional, right? It's just that like Rin is the type of player that is going to be handicapped by that. Like if Rin was a different, like he slightly altered him, the PXG would have won, right? Like I
Yeah.
said, a simple pass to Shido. Even like there are instances where you like see the above view and you see
Mm.
Rin has an open space to shoot and instead deviates his angle to crash into Isagi, right?
Yeah.
Because scoring in that manner is what's more important to him than winning, right? That's why
Okay.
Isagi's like, okay, my flaw is that I'm fighting Rin. My flaw is that I'm
Mm.
fighting Kaiser. My flaw is that I have like this weird hang up about this shit. Bro, I'm not
Mm.
gonna lie, you're not good enough for that. How can you win? What
Mm.
is the way to win? And I'm gonna follow that. Rin is a genius.
It doesn't occur.
It doesn't occur, right? He's good enough to get around that in a lot of fashion and in
So
a lot of ways. And
it's a perceived luxury almost, right? Like Rin, for Rin, he has like a kind of like assumption that like his greed or like any decision he makes is kind of like, it's a given that he can just get away with it because of how good he is, right? So for Rin, a crash out isn't necessarily because he lost, but it's like that somebody less talented than him or less capable or less physically, imposing, whatever, got the one up on him, doing something in the specific, like getting a goal in the specific way he wants it to get to like have to like to happen.
yeah, like it is he's like there's a very specific way to set off that kind of like egotistic pleasure he mentions, right? Whereas Shido is just scoring goals like in crazy ways. Rin actively is antagonistic, right? He
Mm,
wants to basically he wants to play soccer with his life on the line, right? He
yeah.
wants to feel the tension of success and failure that he can only
Mm,
currently feel it through actual aggression, right? He can only feel it through like actively feeling like him and his opponent like they're pushing each other to their max, and Rin supersedes that in the last moment, right? Scoring a regular goal, like a tap in, it doesn't feel that way to him because he's like, anybody could do that, right? I
mm-hmm,
want to die with my shit, bro. Like
mm-hmm.
I'm ready to slam it out. I'm
Like
ready to be slimed out over this
like
goal,
almost
right?
like
But
playing like Isagi is almost beneath him, probably.
it's like playing a lot of like Isagi is good enough to bring that out,
Mm,
and so is Sai, right?
mm,
So that's why he gets dialed up that extra
mm,
notch, right? But like he probably like for example, he doesn't play like this against Nagi because Nagi's not like at that time not good enough, right? He's
mm,
just he's just a guy, right? He's a
yeah.
fucking traffic cone. So that's kind of what it is.
I mean, so
Um,
I guess like in a weird way, Rin playing against like a Nagi level opponent, right, is technically better because like he just plays normally, right? He doesn't like
Depends. It's like it's the reason it depends, right? Is because if Rin played like that in this match, they would have gotten
yeah,
like
because the
three
opponents
one,
are
right?
like at least the same level, if not like slightly edging him out during the
Mhm,
match, right?
mhm.
So it gets him what he
It
wants
allows him
emotionally and like yeah.
individually, his abilities rise to the occasion.
Mm,
His teamwork goes down as a result, and
yeah.
sometimes it'll work, sometimes it just won't,
Yeah.
right?
So
And I
like
think what he needs to learn is the discernment between when to follow that completely and
mhm,
when not to. I think, right? Even Cheeto has a better like line, like even Baro currently has a better like line of logic with that and being able to dish the ball out and trust his teammate to get him that, right?
yeah.
But
Yeah,
everyone has a weakness, right? Like
it's
Loki's is probably going to be it's hard for him to like if you focus on him, you can single him out because that's why he's training up Charles,
Yeah.
right?
He
He
probably
needs
he
him to
probably gets
pull.
marked. Like,
Mhm,
he genuinely probably just gets grounded by, like, a couple players or something, that's probably it. But, like,
mhm,
it is interesting to, like, see Rin's problem, in this way because, like, he might be one of the only blue lock people to still play, like, the tutorial version of blue lock, of, like, the soccer that Ego, like, presented it as. Like, he's still playing
mhm,
it as an individual sport,
mhm,
at least that's the way I perceive the problem with Rin. It's like there is a lot of inherent like selfishness or whatever, which is like fine, right? For somebody
mhm,
like we're shown like with Asagi like what that can look like, right? To balance this
mhm,
shit out. But like
mhm,
where Rin takes it too far isn't taking it too far. Like he doesn't stop to be like considering his teammates' egos, blah blah blah. Like it is like one or two guys like Charles that he can kind of
mhm,
like synergize with, or maybe Shido in the right
mhm,
context. But generally, like Rin kind of approaches the game like the ball will always come to him. So
mhm.
it's it probably makes him feel like there's no like you can only really go up from here.
I'll put it like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rin would actually probably play his best if he was playing against a genius, right? Like if he's playing against someone like him
Mm-hmm.
and someone that brings out those destructive impulses, that's probably when he would play his best. The problem with this game is that you have two really, really high level talented learners exploiting his thought process, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because just because it's illogical doesn't mean that there's no thinking or consistency behind it, right? It just means that it's not it is driven a lot by emotion rather than practicality,
It's
right?
its own
So as soon as
logic. Yeah.
yeah, so as soon as Isagi realized, oh, he wants to crash into me, he wants to stop me from scoring. That is how he derives pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
You can plan around that, right? But if
Yeah.
you're playing, say, Rin and Shido are going head to head, the reason Rin always comes out on top is because it's a genius versus genius matchup,
Mm-hmm.
and his genius, at
It's
least so
better.
far,
Yeah.
is better, right? It's a higher level. It's going to like if you see him and you see Bachara play, it'd be the same thing. They're both geniuses. Bachara isn't going to exploit his thinking. They can only fight each other with their
With yeah.
respective genius tools, right?
So that actually makes some interactions make a lot more sense, right? Because it explains why Isagi and Kaiser have the mindset that they do to constantly destroy and rebuild or whatever.
Mhm.
Because for them, they don't have the luxury of being geniuses. So for
No,
them, like
if they play each other on the even field, they're going to
you
get
get
decimated every
yeah.
time.
There's almost like a luxury in being a genius that they
Mhm.
know they can't really have. So like to play on
Mhm.
that level, the kind of price of admission is a part of their ego, is a part of their pride, right? Like they have to be okay with losing the individual one-on-one shit to win the match.
The game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Because Rin, Bachara head to head, that all they have is their genius. All they have is
Mhm.
their skill, right?
Yeah.
Rin, Shido, like geniuses fight with their weapons, and it's about their mental game, right, is finding out a way to tap in to what allows them to score a 5-shot revolver, right? What allows them to score a double nutmeg into a goal, right? They have to find what helps them, like for Borrow, for example, right? His thing is like, yeah, bro, I really I really need to put this shit all on the line, right?
Mhm.
There's not enough to spare. I don't feel cooked enough yet, bro. But Isagi's been nah, bro. I feel like because that's when he awakens the first time, right? He's so sure, like the field is focused on somebody else, and
Mhm.
he's moving in the darkness, right?
Mhm.
He's the opposing force there, right?
Mhm.
Bachara is all about like freedom of movement
Mhm.
and like flow, right? So as long as he feels like okay, I have the ball, I can make some bullshit happen. That's where he feels it is best, right? Nagi's is a little bit up in the air just because we've seen it work, we've seen it not work, right? But with Rayo, he seems to play at his best um like with a facilitator, right? And with like a particular drive. So when he feels like he's focused on Isagi, the reason that is his best play is because that's he's been the most focused there, right? Every
Mhm.
time Nagi pulls out a super genius weapon, he's been directed towards a certain point
Mhm.
and then taking his own passion and elevating it. He's able
Mhm.
to take the base level and inspire it further. That's how we get the first 2-shot revolver on Rin and then the 5-shot
Buckshot,
revolver on
yeah.
Isagi. Like all of these are literally Nagi being like, okay, how can I leverage my genius ability with my flow, and that's
Mm-hmm.
how you get it, right?
Yeah.
So that's yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Then I guess like from that context, like Rin's problem, or I guess like what separates him from somebody like Loki is that he is bad at playing the team sport side of football.
Yeah, and it's tough to evaluate Loki just because we don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Loki, we've literally only seen Loki take the ball, dribble it up, and score, or take the
Mm-hmm.
ball, dribble it up, and pass to Ren,
Yeah.
because he was fascinated. So I don't even know like how to properly evaluate Loki in a larger context. But what I will say is that Ren's obvious flaw is that like the passion consumes him in a way of like for example, I'll use it like this. Imagine if Isagi only ran to places in which were the most logical for the ball to be sent.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be cooked,
Yeah.
right? Because logic has to account for emotion, right? It
Mm-hmm.
has to account for the human aspect of it in order to get to the right place. It has to be a convergence of the two.
Mm-hmm.
What Rin is pure emotion. It's pure ego, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to dilute that at all,
Right.
right? Isagi was acting on like a pure logic, like even in the Manshine. That's where like egocentrism kind of pulls him to the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, okay, sure, Yukimiya isn't doing what makes the most sense, but that's because he too has his own feelings and ego, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I have to do is not only think about what makes the most sense from my perspective, but what makes the most sense from everybody's perspective, and meet at that convergence.
Mm-hmm.
Rin is just pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
There's no thought behind it when he gets into that like
The
the
Labyrinth, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay.
So mhm.
Yeah. Then I guess like it makes sense like why Rin is still here, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he's still half baked because someone
yeah.
made a good point in chat that like Rin is really only recently awakened, right?
Yeah, I
He
saw it.
awakened
Yeah.
in his first awakening happened this
This
game,
match, yeah, and
right?
almost 300 chapters into the fucking series, and
Mhm,
you're right. Like, it is closer to the mindset Asagi like had to unlearn in like the first chapter, right?
mhm.
So it is very amusing that like Rin's genius kind of like this is the first time it's ever been challenged in a way that's like that's forced him to evolve, right? Because like
Yeah,
even with the U20 match, that was framed as like him going like digging deep and like
yeah.
resurfacing something that was buried, right?
Mhm,
Same with like the metaphor of Bachira's monster. So for this
mhm.
one, it's almost like this is the first time just resurfacing wasn't enough. Like you have to improve and evolve on top of that.
Yeah, like, and the thing is, it's not like it's not that a genius is going to be inherently disadvantaged in his talented learner, or vice versa, because he does beat Sai, and I think Sai is going to be a talented learner, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is able to beat Isagi. He is able to beat Kaiser out, right? Like, it's just that it's it's not hierarchical, it's relative, right? They
Mm-hmm.
spur each other on, as Isagi says. So, like, a genius evolving spurs on talented learners to evolve. Talented learners evolving spurs on geniuses to evolve. That's why, I mean, we see it. Rin loses in the end, but he continuously evolved. He gains like a predator eye like ability by
Mm-hmm.
he's like, yeah, Isagi, me and you 4 meters, I'm not leaving your side, because if I disrupt, now I can find pleasure not just in goal scoring but in fucking your ego up,
Yeah.
right? It's evolving the way he finds pleasure. He just wasn't able to translate that sort of evolution on the offensive end, which
Yeah.
like it's fine, right? It's not the end of the world, but it is something that he's gonna have to continue doing.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do y'all think Lorenzo is a genius or a talented learner? I mean, the implication kind of seems like people who just have like metavision are talented learners. Like that just seems to
Yeah,
be a
it it
talented
it,
learner
it,
ability.
it yeah, it seems to be something that they tap into. Now, Noah, there are certain examples that might be different because Noah seems like he's going to be like ambidexterity seems like it's a genius type of
Yeah.
thing, like it's a natural talent that you can't truly replicate. So Noel might be both. That'd be a really cool
I mean,
final boss kind of thing.
he is the
Eh,
best player, so it
Yeah,
might make sense for it to be like, yeah, but he's just perfect. And it might be like you describing LeBron, like he's perfect in every aspect of the game.
yeah. Um, which like yeah, that's its own can of worms. But I think Lorenzo would probably be a talented learner, right? He
Yeah.
has this like zombie dribbling or whatever, but like he seems to analyze people on the pitch and then pick them out. Like it's a very conscientious decision, right? It's one that
Mm-hmm.
he thinks about and then moves on. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because I'd make all the confirmed New Gen 11 talented learners. Now, isn't Loki a New Gen 11 player? Or am I tripping? I make that up.
Let me look it up.
Yeah. I always saw Noah versus Ego like the OG genius versus talented learner. Yeah, the
Uh,
only reason I say Noah might be both is just because I assume he has meta vision with all of his like logic based play. But yeah,
they don't
is he not?
seem. They don't, yeah,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
They have Sai, Kaiser, Lorenzo. Yeah, no. This would
Okay.
be.
No, Loki.
This is so weird, bro. Technically, this is like even a new Gen 11 is considered below like Loki's pay grade because he's already
Yeah.
on. He's already a professional, so it
Mhm.
makes sense.
Loki doesn't play U20, so no. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
Like I think if they play with like and like the proper national team or like the proper like a proper Premier League club, it's
Mhm.
probably they're
They're
probably
just
not.
they're
Yeah,
just above that. Yeah.
yeah.
Fair.
Because it like new gen kind of implies like the next like he's already there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. But yeah, W Blue Lock discussion.
Yes, sir. Yes,
W
sir.
Blue Lock discussion.
Um,
10 out of 10. For me.
yeah. Still a
Let's
strong
see.
9 because I'm waiting for Ego to drop some fucking knowledge on me next chapter. Um,
But
is it time?
yes. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, Hokuzono.
hi Kagura.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Um,
God, bro.
I gotta know, bro. The streets have been asking. You know, they've been waiting. Last week you had a crisis of faith. How are you feeling this week?
Um, I mean, this chapter doesn't directly address it. It like directly. Well, it does. It does because it just says Iori just like it unlocked her memories. I'm
Mm,
curious to see how it is. I still think crisis of faith. Aside,
mm,
like it's not that big of a deal, right? Like I think it was. I still kind of hold to the belief that it was a little bit fast. Whatever, right?
mm,
Hokuzono, who am I, right?
mm,
I'm a mere mortal, right?
mm.
I come before you humbly, etc., etc. But wow, dude, this chapter, I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Fuck it, right? No one will ever believe that I've had some of these ideas before, bro. Like some of these like vague concepts before. No one will ever believe me. Like and that's understandable. And that's fair, right? But when I read some of Kagurabachi, like obviously there's an overwhelming feeling of holy shit, this motherfucker is a genius, right? But there's also a sense of like, dude, did I just see like one of my artistic ambitions realized without me having any involvement? Right? Like there like
He's like an
I'll just be
artistic
like,
soulmate for you, dude.
bro, I'm telling you this, it's part of the reason I love Kagurabachi so much because it feels like
Some shit
and
you would
this is
draw.
listen, let me humble myself, right? Let me say I'm not Hokuzono, I'm nowhere near, right? My artistic palette is not nearly as refined, nor are my fine motor skills, right?
Mm,
However, it feels like if this is Kaiser, I'm chapter 1 Isagi, right? Which is to say that's the ideal version of me, but it's so far removed that it's like it's freaky, right? Because I'm like, okay, a segment where two characters, obviously swordsmen, are rushing to learn the same technique and then one beats out the other. That's an idea I've had, right?
mm.
To see it literally perfectly take place before me, it was like I shed a tear, but I was also like, bro, I feel like an idea was snatched from my head and done I don't even know I don't even know how to feel about this, bro. I genuinely don't because I'm like, wow, truly peak. Like from a visual standpoint, this chapter was literally perfect, bro. Like the fucking
To
the
the also,
elevator door. No,
oh, the elevator door too. You're right. Yeah.
I'm gonna get nerdy, gang. I'm gonna
Okay.
get nerdy. I'm
Okay.
gonna send you this spread, and I'm gonna need you to chat. I'm gonna need you to go on a journey with me.
All
All right.
right.
I'm gonna need you guys to go on a
Well,
journey because there's a little bit of buildup, right?
okay.
The paneling. Hold on. I'm actually getting goosebumps. Okay, I sent it. I sent the first one. So
Okay.
what's so crazy about this, right? Cause damn. Okay, let me lock back in, right? What's so crazy about this, right, is if you look at the panels the way they're split, right? Obviously you have Chihiro facing Hirohiko and vice versa. They're both thinking about their particular mindsets, right? They're both reaching their own conclusions. And it's like it feels like the panels themselves were like the elevator doors, right? Getting prepared to open into that fucking that standoff, gang. I
Mm-hmm.
genuinely, genuinely am like, how should I put this, bro? It's like manga isn't a like a medium that you're like you grow up learning inherently, right? You learn to read, you learn to write. That's something you learn automatically. You learn to talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like manga was just part of Hokuzono's curriculum. Like he understands it in such a fundamental way. Like it's such like a it seems intuitive way that I genuinely don't fucking get. I'm like, it's so simple. Cause look, bro. Oh, holy shit. Calm down, calm down, calm down. The panels are consecutively getting closer on the right to one
Mm-hmm.
another. And then they open back up with the elevator. Who's fucking that, bro? Fuck. I don't, I don't, I, by the way, they haven't drawn their swords yet. This is like, and, oh, dude. I, I don't get it. I feel dumbfounded. I tweeted this out, right? I tweeted this out because the idea was just really weighing on my soul, bro. I had to get the shit off my chest. But I was like, Hokuzono really feels like one of those guys in a story that is meant to prove the existence of geniuses. Like the character that you see that like a random heart
Like
go
like you as like an aspiring protagonist look at him. He's got the
yeah,
aura emanating. Like, is this the
like
level?
like Rock Lee when he first saw Neji type shit. Like, fuck, geniuses really do exist. Like, that's what it feels like, bro. I'm like, no. You didn't start drawing. You didn't start drawing like 2020, bro. No. You're a liar. You're not. That's not true, bro. You had to. You actually are part manga, right? You're not like actually fully human. It's wow, wow. I I mean, there's a lot of like narrative stuff to get into actually, that I do want to in a little bit, but like
mm-hmm.
I had to give credit to, um, the actual standoff portion, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People were pointing out too, bro. Hirohiko actually starts off the drawing faster, relatively, right, and then having Chihiro's awakening close that gap, man. Holy, hold on. Because this is the art analysis that I like, bro.
Let me see.
This is the art analysis that I love to see. Bottom left panels. All right, now I'll wait for you to pull it up. I'll wait for you to pull it up. But like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, Hokuzono. Fuck,
Yeah. There you go.
bro. Having Hirohiko be further out of like the elevator than Chihiro, because you can still see the elevator, the elevator opening behind Chihiro, but not behind Hirohiko. I'm like, oh, this nigga's talent was actually cooking. And the Iori fucking realization into what might just be a top 5 like chapter ender in the series. Nigga,
Dude.
I literally felt Hirohiko flying back from the momentum of getting slashed, bro. Ah,
Dude,
I
it's so insane to me that like this is just like a casual double spread he did in a week. Like,
this is the type of shit, bro, that makes me think, you know what, bro? Maybe you should just go into the mountains, hundreds of sketchbooks, hundreds of pencils, hundreds of erasers, and just dedicate your, because clearly, like, you don't want it enough, bro.
mm,
You're bullshitting right now, right? The You simply have to become a monk. You simply have to like live, breathe, and eat art supplies, because this normal food shit, Hokuzono doesn't eat normal food. Look at this. That's a nah, bro. Nah, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, I had trouble a while back thinking about, damn, bro, who am I going to be inspired by for my style? There's so many great artists out here.
mm.
Yeah, Yusuke Nomura and Takeru Hokuzono, bro. I'm good. I got it. I got it. Thank you.
Man, I'm
Got it.
surprised
Like,
Kubo or like Kishimoto aren't up there.
they're they're cool, bro. They're great. They're amazing. They're fucking fantastic. But Hokuzono, nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I'm not even saying that he's a better artist, but he feels it'd be okay if I'm Isagi,
Mm?
Kubo, and Kishimoto. Like, bro, what am I looking at? What am I looking at Loki for? That's not me. That's not who I am. I'm not even saying that one's better or worse. That's just not me. This feels like me, bro. Oh,
Oh,
bro, and his fucking the cape, like the trench coat, bro. Tell me that doesn't look like Kuro, bro. Tell me that doesn't look like his black goldfish. Nah, nigga, you're not locked.
bro.
The fact that you didn't instantly get it, you're not locked.
It's more like I'm looking at the image, bro. I'm seeing the little black spots. I get it. I know what you're trying to say. It's just,
holy shit,
man, the fucking elevator scene was really fucking like I didn't notice that they were like slightly getting closer the first time. This shit is blowing my
closer, mind, bro. They were slightly getting closer. Fuck.
Bro, the like Iwari, like my favorite part reading it with like the fucking paneling in mind now, when they're analyzing each other, like, oh, this guy's a genius, this guy's a genius, dude, holy shit, like Chihiro has his own gifts. Fuck you.
Bro. Here's the thing. I literally only focus on the latter half of the chapter because that's where like everything artistically gets crazier, bro. I got a lot to say about this. Hirohiko, listen, Hokazono, I know what you are, brother. I know you like Mahito too, gang. I know you do. And I fucking like that's part of what trips me out, bro. Because I'm like, what do you mean you two view Mahito? And man, I might just be projecting, but I'm like, what do you mean you two view Mahito as like peak antagonism, bro? Because why are you taking inspiration from it? Because I didn't get to take inspiration from yet, bro. You're cheating me. You're like, I appreciate you. You're fucking goated. Keep doing it. Like, I'm sorry that I actually even said anything negative about it, but like,
you're not allowed to grow up on JJK. Like,
I didn't even get a chance yet, bro. Like, I didn't even get a shot. But
is that an others comment? Like, where did he say that?
No, I'm basing that off of Hirohiko.
Oh,
like, because
okay,
bro, I'm getting mad. The pure impulse, pure instinct part, and then into the when niggas on the ceiling about to undraw the sword again, like I could literally hear Mahito's voice actor running up to black flash the shit out of Yuji, bro. I genuinely was hearing it echo in my head. Like, oh my god, holy fuck.
Also,
I love KaGAURAbachi so much.
Also people are saying that Viz left something out of Hiroko's backstory. What did they leave out?
I was gonna get into that in a second. So when they're talking about how Hirohiko was like raised in violence, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, killed a man at the tender age of 3.
Mm-hmm.
The Viz translation just says they assaulted him, but like it's actually like particularly of the sexual nature, right? So like that's relating to him. Now, I brought a little bit of research, right? Because I can't remember the enchanted blade name, so I didn't do enough research, obviously. But you know when Hirohiko does like unleash the enchanted blade with his mouth or whatever, when him and Chihiro fighting, the creatures released or like what they look like, they're reminiscent of orans, right? Which were essentially like high level considered prostitutes in Japanese like old culture. And I'm like, Okazono, where are you going with this, bro? And the biting of the sword to unsheath it too. I'm like, he bit the guy to death. Hold on, Okazono. What are we doing, bro?
Are there images of this?
Kumiyuri, yeah. Of what? Of what part?
Of what you're describing.
Hold on, let me show you.
Like, did they edit panels, or is it just like a reference that they like omitted?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, okay.
No. Because the shit I'm talking about is from older older chapters, right? I'm stringing together a couple of things. So this right here, if you want to put it up, you can.
Okay.
Bam, just sent it. These two,
and then okay.
Yeah. That ain't no fucking research. We saw the same Reddit post. Nigga, I'm a grown man. I don't go on fucking Reddit. Anyways, I saw it on Twitter, and then I looked up what they were referring to. Right, I just saw the term. I don't, unfortunately, just know what orans are at the top of my head.
Okay, wow.
But yeah, anyways, right. Yeah, so that was very interesting, right? I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm not worried about Hirohiko being dead or out of the story at all. Kind of locked. But I found it interesting that was kind of left out. If this is going, his relationship with Kumayuri is going to be relevant. I think this is the second time it's been mentioned that Hirohiko like bit this random dude to death when he was 3. So
Mhm.
it's probably going to be a pretty prominent part of his backstory, and I wouldn't be surprised if it factors into the way he views relationships, right? Like why he's not really thrown off by someone he considers really close to him trying to kill him. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro, violence of all kinds. We're locked in.
Yeah.
That's me and you for
Damn,
real.
bro, we must be
Um,
brothers. Like,
yeah.
uh, you know, it
Um,
it is interesting because like I am curious how you go about biting someone to death at 3 years old, like visually, like how you
wow.
depict that in in a manga. Like I don't doubt Hokuzono could do it. I'm just genuinely curious how like yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna I don't know if he's gonna visually like show the biting to death process. I maybe what I could see though, bro, because this might be the first time I've ever seen a 3-year-old aura farm. If we just have like
Yeah.
Hirohiko standing in like a pool of blood, like
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, okay.
toddler, you might just have the aftermath, bro. Which don't get me wrong, horribly violent interaction,
Yeah.
but
Crazy scene too.
Hokuzono, Hokuzono, like
Bro, giving Western
Hokuzono,
censors a run for their fucking money.
Hokuzono couldn't have a 3-year-old aura farm, bro. There's no way, right? There's no nah, he can. I believe him. I think he can do it. But yeah,
It's so
um,
interesting. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm very curious of like how curious Hokuzono would push it. Just on like a no, let me give them something they can't censor.
yeah.
Yeah,
He took it. I mean, he took it decently far. With the Rakuzaichi. I mean, like people were getting sold into slavery, right? It's not like he's really like hesitated to go onto like somewhat taboo or touchy subjects, like with literal humans. Like Char was getting like her limbs.
like yeah.
You know? Yeah, like like he isn't really shied away from
I it,
addressing like the
it's
horrors that can happen even to like younger characters, I think.
I don't think no, it's not like a Hokuzono thing. It's like specifically like in text or
Mm,
the English censors can omit certain things like we just saw. I'm
mhm,
curious like at some point you just gotta hold it, right? Like if we're already past the point of like illegal like fucking like organ harvesting,
mm,
uh, where like just put it in the plastic case. Like I don't know, just hold that, I guess.
yeah. I think the thing is a lot of people, I mean, you know, misogyny holding up, toxic ideas by like kind of looking away from it aside. I think
Mm,
people also certain aspects of it are just less or more real, right?
mm,
Like like assault of that nature happens every day. It's
yeah.
not very often that like a kid gets like has superpowers and are hunted down as a clan specifically because of that. Obviously, metaphors are metaphors, right? But in
Mm.
this case, in Hirohiko's case, it would literally be it would
Yeah,
be
it
a
would be
very
literal.
literal,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is
So
once again, there's other societal reasons as to why I think this would be censored and which other things wouldn't. But
no,
there's also the aspect of it's just very pointed, right?
yeah.
It's very this
No,
happened,
I'm saying I'm
you
not
know.
saying I don't think it's censored. For me it's like I I get why it's censored. I'm curious if like there's a way to get past the censors on principle. If that makes sense.
Yeah, show if you show it's like if you put it in the art, like I'll just be dead ass, right? Like it doesn't matter what the shit says if you see fucking, you know what I mean? Like there just are ways, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think I think probably I'll just be tapped into like specific corrections and translations
Hmm.
like when it comes to new Kagurabachi chapters, just because I didn't even realize this was going to be something to be aware of.
Right.
um
Okay.
yeah,
Um.
bring back Char. I
Hey,
would like to see Char again, yeah.
where the fuck is she again? It's been
I think she's just, I mean, she's kind of a, kid with
yeah.
no combat abilities. I think she's kind of just chilling back at home base.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Curry is out, bleeding out of his
His
nose and
nose.
ears.
Yeah, and he's not bleeding out blood. He's bleeding out his brain.
Yeah.
So that
Um,
makes sense.
mm,
That tracks.
yeah. So Chiro's not necessarily on his own, but he is not flying with maybe his like usual crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will also say, bro, this is I feel like the sword drawing lesson,
Hmm. That's
man.
insane. Yep.
I just feel I just feel continuously. Now, luckily for me, right,
Mm.
in my head, it goes a little different, right? But
Okay.
it is,
Glad
it
he
is.
gave you one idea to keep, bro. I'm glad he was nice about
I
it.
mean, me too, bro. Because it's honestly like pretty foundational to like a lot of shit. But
Yeah.
whatever, right? Um,
And
it
look,
is
I told you like this is the problem with having so many journals, bro. Hokuzono could just come in and steal that shit.
type shit, bro. Type shit. But like, dude, I'm gonna be real. Hold on. What's this guy's name? Shirikai. This nigga's got aura, bro. This nigga cold as hell.
Uh,
None of the guys who laughed at me lasted because I cut them down.
down.
Hold
Oh,
on, bro. Potential goat incoming? Like what the fuck? That listen, bro, the lighting and then the like the sharpness of like the beard and the hair. Hold on, this nigga kinda saucy, bro. Like we're dead ass, where is he at, bro? Is he still alive? Because I might need this nigga in my manga. Like right now.
oh my god, that's the wrong.
None of the guys who laughed at me laughed. Oh my god,
Yes,
bro.
letting me- there we go.
Nah, that's disgusting
Yeah,
work.
that's actually kind of crazy. It also like, bro. What I love about this is like they're not insane for doubting the method. They were dicks about it, right? But it's
Mhm,
like, yeah, you're so we have to keep momentum this way. Are you changing physics? Huh?
mhm.
So like I get why they'd be skeptical.
Yeah.
Uh it's funny that he killed them for being like A for being dicks about it. But
Mhm.
B also because like he was like, I told you guys I could do it. Like,
Yeah. Now let's see. Hold on, let me see something. Now one thing I will say that does uh I think confuse me a little bit, right? And not
mm,
necessarily that it's a bad thing, just something that I maybe I just didn't need clarity on, right? Is why this style works better, right? So like we know that it's unorthodox and we know that it's difficult because you have to go from the reverse grip, spin it
and
entirely to slash and then resheath it, right?
right.
But what I don't have yet is like, okay, it's unorthodox. It makes that more difficult. But I'm very curious and I'm sure we're gonna get it. It's not
I
like
mean, didn't they say it was
where is it
like
now?
to maintain the momentum? Like they kind of
Well,
explicitly said it's about
let
the
me
speed, right?
Well, yeah, no, it's about the speed. What I'm saying, right, is I don't get how he came to the conclusion that it's faster, right? It's
Mm,
about I know that the reason to do it is pure speed. It's the fastest sword drawing style, right? I
right.
know the outcome and I know the logic to start it. What I guess I'm confused about is Hokuzono gets really into the details and the nitty gritty of like, hold on one second.
A part of me also wonders if like a
He
round
gets into it.
sheath would get around the problem.
He gets into it, right, about like
Mm,
why holding it like this because you have to flip it,
mm,
right? Cool. I hear that part. I'm curious. What about this? Even in accepting like its problems, what makes this part faster is what I'm asking, right? And I don't think we have that explicitly, from what I understand.
I mean, it's probably
Um,
like a side grip, maybe like right because it's one fluid motion. You're not really bending as
but the
much.
but the thing is like the okay here let me read it too real quick.
Okay.
He says that like okay. Blah 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 blah. Knuckles. Okay, cool. The white purity stance is unorthodox. After drawing the sword, the fighter has to rotate the blade 180 degrees before it reaches the target, right?
Okay.
And then we get like further explanation or a little explanation before, right? That like Chihiro is losing speed and force because of the awkward grip,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when you re-grip the blade, you disrupt your spirit energy and your physical momentum. So like I hear that that's the difficulty, right? I hear that I hear that this is faster. I guess I'm just curious, and maybe this is not something he's gonna get into, or something that I just need to wait for, which I'm fine with either way. I'm just curious why it is faster. Like what is even the fictional logic behind it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is kind
Yeah.
of where I'm at,
I
right?
mean, you have to assume some like nebulous loss in momentum or power. Like it, sure, the speed is like the most important factor, but you have to assume like if you're fighting at that speed equally with another person, then
Mm-hmm.
the other factors come back in, right? At the very least,
Mm-hmm.
with Yuriko, like uh, he's able to do even like the fact that he's able to do even a version of it is impressive. So for Chihiro, it becomes like getting away around that is eh, life or death.
Yeah.
So it's if he
Gotcha.
doesn't figure it out,
Gotcha.
it's kind of over.
He
Um,
said it allows you to go from instantly or goes from drawing to instantly swinging. fair. I guess I'm just curious why that makes it different from normally I do. I'm trying to whatever. It's
Again,
something
I really,
we'll see more of.
I
But
think it
yeah.
applies generally like just sword fighting, but I think like in this specific context, it's to show that like okay, Hiriko's is slightly less polished, right? It's because like it's just something he's riffing basically,
Mm-hmm.
and it's slightly less from the ideal, right? Sam
Mm-hmm.
Ieri can do the perfected version of that, or closer to is kind of the
Mm-hmm.
implication, and that's the thing Chihiro like was mimicking. So
Mhm.
like,
I get why Chihiro won the conflict, right? Like I get he just it's better mastery of the technique,
mm,
basically, right? A better alignment of spiritual energy and then like the actual physical
yeah,
momentum. It's more so like so like I guess okay, I guess I think about it like Baki, like an Abaki example, right?
huh?
When you get a new ability, right? So like say like the segmenting your bones,
Okay,
right? With your imagination it explains it in three different parts, right? One, the desired outcome, which is like, a whip like punch, like faster than
and
sound, blah
speed,
blah blah.
yeah,
The initial impulse, which is I need to be faster, and it explains it's fictional, it doesn't make sense in terms of like real life physics, but the
mm,
methodology, the in-between point, right? By segmenting it or imagining the segmentation, I have a more fluid like motion between the start and stop, and so my top speed is faster. Cool, I hear
okay,
that, right? What I'm saying this is missing, at least for me, I could just also not be getting it, right? Is I have the impetus. You're trying to find a better sword drawing technique because you need more speed.
all
And
right,
I have the outcome that this grip does make it faster.
mm-hmm,
Not a criticism, not really anything like that. It's just kind of a thought that came to my mind is like, I don't think I have the in between yet of why reverse gripping it makes it faster, just because any form of like Iaido goes from instantly drawing to swinging, right? That's what it's for.
I mean,
Like even if you grip it like this and you go immediately to unsheathing, you're still rotating the blade out, right?
so I mean, the implication seems to be like it's the way you hold it, right? It could be like
Mhm,
the way human like limbs work, where this produces more power, like this action produces more power than like going like this, right?
mhm,
So it could just be like by doing like a reverse script like this, right? Taking it out, there's like less of a loss of momentum, and your muscles can output more force at in base compared to like if you flip your hand over like this, right? Like
mhm.
it could just like the grip can just
Hey,
affect that initial like velocity.
yeah, that's very possible. Let's see. It's explicit through rule order physics. Acceleration is increased by rotational force, and this grip adds torque speed through the turn. The reason it won't work IRL is because the way a hand turns doesn't create rotational force, but the implication Hokuzono uses is that a perfect hand spin creates torque to make speed through real physics logic,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's pretty
that's
fair.
yeah, that's
If
what
it
I'm.
if it's like this unsheath and you get the perfect root gripping twirl,
Yeah,
you get a better.
because
That's
like
just
the
fair.
whole point too is like you're adding spiritual energy to that on top of it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
like you also have to assume like getting the physicals down is difficult, but like adding on that little like sprinkle of here's the spiritual stuff
Mm-hmm.
as like the icing on the cake makes it just like infinitely harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also I will be right back.
Okay. Cool. 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 But yeah, anyways, everything else about the chapter was like, truly, truly excellent, truly divine. Um, yeah, him picking Hirohiko picking up on white purity style instantly, bro, is kind of crazy. Like this. Fuck, dude, that's so wild. Um, mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Just wondering what is torque again? I forgot everything in physics. Um, let's see. Let me get a. I don't want to actually fuck it up. So let's just do. Um, so it's a force that produces rotation, or like torsion, right? Um, yeah. So it's like rotational force, I think, relative to a linear force. Um, So like I think the common physics example used, right, is like if you have, something like this that's acting as a center point and you have a ball on a string and you're spinning it around, right? The torque is the force, not the circular force rotated like this, but it's the linear force um at any of the given like direct points outwards. Um so yes. Yeah, rotational force around a point, basically. Um yep, yep, yep. Oh man. Yeah, he hasn't even seen Samurai use it. He just saw Chiro do it and thought it would be fun. Yeah. I like that Iori's technique is more for disarming than killing. Fits her character. I also agree. It's very cool. Um, it is very cool. She's taking fingers. And she's not even. And the thing is too, she's not even being excessive in doing that, right? She's only taking the fingers I think required to wield a blade, which is like the thumb and then like the forefinger. She's just leaving. She's just leaving the other ones. Um, Using spirit energies like breathing from it transcends consciousness and enters the realm of pure instinct. Yeah, Hokuzono, I bow. Yeah, bro, I gotta lock in. Holy, like, because this is just genuinely like ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even understand. Um, man, ah, Hokuzono, 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 my glorious, glorious king. Um, man, dude, the momentum of that last page is genuinely phenomenal. What is the difference between that and centrifugal force? Centrifugal force, I think, by the way, not a physicist, just kind of my estimation. Um, Centrifugal force is like, so it's rotational force, but it's the force placed on the ball, I think, right? Whereas torque is kind of like, torque is relative to the point. Like centrifugal force is what the ball in the analogy of like of something spinning is feeling, right? Um, let's see. Here, heard the Zengetsu in Sing speech and locked in. Yeah, bro, it's good stuff. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. God. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really be having like actual like I gotta I feel like I've read this chapter and I still haven't understood all that he's getting or all that Hokuzono put in this. Why doesn't Samurai just chop off people's hands? Is he stupid? He's not stupid, but he's guilt ridden and kind of um like also maybe somewhat vengeful or like ashamed. Ronan, what's string theory? Fuck. I don't got you, bro. I do not got you on that gang. Holy. Mm-mm. Yeah. String theory, bro. Yeah, y'all know y'all have Google, right? I don't got you. I don't got you, bro. Um, I couldn't even begin to try to explain that in a coherent way that makes sense to anyone outside of myself or even myself. Um, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Hokuzono, I kneel, bro. You know what's funny too, chat? I think the only other series that could be potentially added to this sort of like this
I'm back.
sort of inspiration hodgepodge is like me when I eventually get on Gachi Akata or Gachi Kudo, whatever one it is. Because that one even I've only read like the first chapter, even just the first chapter looks like it'll change my like my stance on art for the better. I don't know. Everything good?
Yeah. Just had to buzz. Um, you know, we could. That's honestly a good book club pick because I've been curious about that as well, about that series.
Yeah.
Figuring out how to pronounce it is a good first step for me.
Yeah, for sure. Ronan, explain what happens at the horizon of a supermassive black hole.
Crazy Glaze.
Oh
Crazy
yeah.
Glaze.
What are you talking?
Like,
I think. Do you? You know what, bro? It's
why
whatever.
is he asking you about what string theory is? Yo, Dane
Don't worry about it
Simonson,
again.
he doesn't swing that way, bro. I've checked.
Don't worry, bro. It's all good.
Mm.
Um, don't don't feel bad. Uh, Kirurana might be in Horiko. She talks. I'm so serious. I don't think that's. from what I've heard and the little I've seen, I don't know if that's ridiculous to say that, bro. Like I'm one. I'm gonna be real, bro. How should I put this? Actually, nah, never mind. That's not this guy here.
I'm glad somebody caught it. It's funny.
Chat. How do y'all feel? You know what? I don't even want to know actually, because I don't even want y'all to disagree with me. So never mind. Yeah, I could very possibly see that. Her style does look like it would be really fucking sick.
Mm.
Um,
Um, I am curious. You know what, bro? Just between us, sidebar. You could ask me the question.
Dachi is not that great at paneling, but it works with angles and are probably
See
the
that?
best currently releasing. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just ignored you because I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about,
Oh,
bro.
when
Ask me what question.
you said you were gonna ask something, and then you said, nah, I don't want to ask you guys, or because I don't want you to
Oh,
disagree. Yeah, from
no,
10
yeah,
seconds
no.
ago.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not asking you guys that because some of you are gonna disagree, and I can't ban you, but I don't want to have to ban people for asking a question that I already know the right answer to.
You know what?
Um,
Can you text me the question? Just let me see. If I disagree, bro, right?
Bro,
I'll
no,
keep
no.
quiet.
It's not. No, no. Here's the thing. It's not if you disagree. I know you do. We've had this conversation at length, right? It's just art related, gang. It's fine. Listen, I think
Is it
Murata's a
the
fraud.
oh that
Like,
oh that's
like,
old news, bro.
yeah, we got him to admit it on stream,
That's
chat.
no
This
okay.
nigga thinks chat.
I'm
Demon
looking.
Akatua, not even chat. I don't trust the rest of chat to get this done. Demon Akatua, can you send me that clip? I need to send it to Mikey. Please, 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 please. I implore you. That's old news in response to me calling Murata a fraud.
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm so tired
We did
of
it.
these
Bro.
fucking redraws.
Oh shit, bro. Did I send you the redraws or did I fucking not do that? There was a redraw, bro,
Again?
where it yeah, for like some of the flash chapters. There was a
Oh,
redraw
with his face
where
changed, right? Yeah,
yeah.
you did send me that.
Yeah, bro. I took so much joy in sending you that shit, bro. That's what you're redoing months and months of progress for, by
Dude,
the way.
that shit I rolled my fucking eyes so hard. Like, I was like, "Okay, dude. Fine. I guess I get it, but like for real? Like most of the panel was there. Can't you just like at the end for like the volume?"
Chat. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Y'all might think here's the thing, Murata's an excellent fucking artist, right? I would be lucky if I could be even half the artist that he is, like on a real note, right? But back on my hating shit, just so people know where I actually stand, back on my hating shit, right? Some y'all are hating Murata for the redraws. I'm hating Murata because he not in the conversation y'all think he's in. I'm gonna be honest. He's just not. Peak Murata too.
You know, let me ask you
Um,
something. If Murata fixes the paneling problem, how does that move the needle for you?
it makes him an entirely different artist, right?
Hmm.
It's like it's not even just paneling. First of all, nothing ever coming out of panels is fucking funny, but also it's also just like the style is cool, like it's cool, but
Hmm.
like I feel like he's a great artist, but some of his most interesting stuff is non-manga. All right, it's
Hmm.
his like color spreads that are just random like Marvel characters or something. Like Mug's cool. It's good. He draws really good fights, but like there are 10 motherfuckers I'm saying I'm putting before him. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
that's cool if people disagree. Like in all honesty, outside of like the hate or whatever, right? It's cool if people disagree. I don't really give a fuck. But it's more so that like he's kind of inundated into those conversations as a matter of happens. Like it is just true, right? It is just people just like, oh, of course Murata is one of the best artists in manga. And I'm like, we're kind of grandfathering in a nigga that I don't know if we need to be grandfathering in, bro.
You know, I'm curious,
Um,
like, what the like paneling being the main issue aside, right? Like, what is the you just don't like realism, like as an artistic style?
no, it's not. Like it's not that I don't like realism because Vagabond fucking turns over, squats, and blows up all over this, right? Artistically, for me, Inoue,
Hmm.
I don't want to have his art style, but holy fuck, that's good. So no, I don't have a problem with realism. It's just kind of like it's here's the thing, right? When you get to those higher levels, right? It's not that you have to necessarily be bad at something. It's just you're missing some oomph. You know,
Mm,
you're missing some potency. You know what I mean? And I
mm,
also, I'll just be real too. I also like value his manga art less in terms of that. Like even when comparing it to other like artists, because I'm like, yeah, dude, you this is literally. And I'm not saying he doesn't have a strange schedule. I don't know his schedule, right? But this is like this is you presuming, if I'm wrong, I apologize, right? But you have the luxury of just redoing this shit whenever,
mm.
right? Kubo, Horikoshi, Kishimoto, like, fuck it, Gege, these niggas be in the fucking dungeon, bro. When they put out a chapter, they can do some minor redraws for the volumes, but they can't redraw a fight, an individual fight, 25 different times just because they didn't like the way a character's expression looked, right?
Mm.
And the fact that they are, in my opinion, a lot of the times making better art, relative, of course, than what you're making, revising, it speaks volumes to me, right?
Mm. I don't even
Personally.
like for me the issue's always been like A, the paneling, and then B, the redraws. But like
Mhm.
I'm fond of One Punch Man's art, especially when he gets in his like here, let me show some of my favorite examples. Right? But like when he does shit like this, I hate when I'm like slightly off step, dude. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I feel you.
What the fuck did it just oh my god. Why did they change the goddamn file types every single like every single year, dude. Like
Huh.
AVIF, fuck you.
Yeah. You have to what I do is I copy and paste it into something, like send it to me on Discord, then open it back up and it'll open as a PNG.
Okay, yeah, because like this shit
Yeah.
is really pissing me off. Holy shit,
Yeah.
it's not even. Please copy, copy.
Yukui Murate double
Yeah,
spread.
I don't
Fuck.
even bot. Why,
You
dude? It's
type it
not
a
even.
fucking toddler. Holy shit.
It's not even letting me fucking. There we go. God, dude, I had to paste that 3 times. Why is AV? It can't save that much space. I refuse to believe it saves that much server space, bro. Holy shit.
Um, Yudo Sano, also the best pro second character art, although his paneling is not the best. Hold on. Yudo Sano. Oh, also,
Yeah, when Murata gets
what
in
was
this
it?
bag, right? Real quick.
Mhm.
So for shit like this, or with like Tatsumaki's showdown with I think I forgot her name. Um,
I don't know. She's just mixed with Orochi at this
yeah,
point.
right. Like this shit is
Aiko Tsuruchi, there we go.
yeah, like this shit moves me, right? Because it's like it's so cool, it's so like disgusting. Like it's also cool, like just to see the Tatsumaki like framed as like an equal challenger to this like fucking Lovecraftian monster, right? But like damn, bro, a lot of this shit is just. See if I could find a regular one, dude. Like,
I don't even. Let me see. Hold on.
like Prime One Punch Man, dude, was so special to me. Like, even something like uh, that a little octopus dude that can control gravity. Even like his introduction was kind of sick to me. Like,
Yeah, fair enough. Like, I think East Game Marauder is like I exaggerate because I feel like I'm counteracting something,
mm,
right? But like on base, I think East Game Marauder is a fucking excellent artist. It's just
just
there
doesn't.
are a lot that are better to me.
I don't think it like for me. It's not an issue of better. It's just I don't think Yusuke Murata draws like. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, right? He doesn't
Yeah.
draw art with like any sense of freedom. Like that's
Yeah.
just the feeling that I like that it kind of presents
Mhm.
itself as. Like Yusuke Murata draws art like it's homework. It's
Mm.
just recently, right? Like there's been
Yeah.
this.
I mean, shit, bro. If he has to draw One Punch Man all the time, I get it.
uh like I don't know, man. Like I'm not seeing like this image you sent me of Garo, by the way, just
Mhm.
posing. You know what fucks
Mhm.
me up about this? This is like one of the few times he like actually dared to draw outside the lines of the panel.
He does it, right? I joke about his channeling or whatever, but like I think listen, I'll say this, right? He is at his best when he's drawing close quarters, like fights. Like I think he does decently. Like I like his decision to go with, let's see, Garo versus, let's
Oh, for
do.
me, they're the devil spreads. Just like those are just the best part of his art. Because like
Yeah.
it's his artistic philosophy of keeping everything kind of within the square, but like in the appropriate setting, right? Like not every single panel has to be contained so harshly. But like in a double spread, that's what it's there for, which is why I get more enjoyment out of seeing him draw like that.
Yeah. That's fair. Um,
Like his double
I
spreads
think a
are
webcomic is probably more restricting than it seems, to be fair to him. But also possible.
yeah. Also, by the
Um,
way, this is gonna sound crazy, bro. One's paneling is better than his. Like when it comes to One Punch Man, One Punch Man like flows like the webcomic. If you've read it, flows so well. I'm not talking about you. Like I know you read it, but like to chat. If you've ever read One Punch Man's webcomic just from start to finish, one is a bad artist on a technical level, but holy shit, does his stuff ooze with personality. Like he's got like his eyes are there, but his hands aren't. So like he's great with composition, but he just really sucks at executing. Like he is a bad artist in like a very conventional way. Here, some ones like this is like bro, this is a well crafted scene. Like this is a well crafted like you get everything that's going on. It gets the tone down, it gets the emotion out, but it's just technically kind of shit. And that's something that's I don't know. I've always felt like very conflicted on when it comes to like One Punch Man, especially in the last like 4 years.
yeah.
Like you can't tell me this guy like who doesn't know how to draw that well doesn't have a vision at the very fucking least. Like look at this shit. I realize there's a delay for you, so I'm just gonna post it.
Yeah. Huh. I'm like, yeah, bro, I see what you mean. Okay.
like look at this shit.
Okay.
You know, like you can't tell me this shit doesn't have something in it.
Let me see. Yeah, I agree. Um, there's a
I'm
certain tonality that's in there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give one in Murata the Patara earrings.
God, that's the dream, dude. Because that's what I thought we were getting when Murata took over. But like, I don't know why he's been straying from the path. like,
Yeah.
like all he has to do is just essentially a shot for shot remake
Mhm.
and nothing else. That's it. There's no like. I love the webcomic story a little bit more too. I love it a lot more. I'll be blunt, right? To me, like what the manga has become is like weird. I enjoy it for what it is up until a certain point, but then like all these redraws kind of like make it hard to love because it's like, dude, at some point, it's not even it's not even the same fucking story, right? Like and not like oh as the webcomic, like as itself, like it's not
Mhm.
even the same story as it was a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Just One Punch
It's
Man complaint corner, I guess.
no, bro. Please complain more.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
kind of ass.
I really okay. I really hate that this is happening to my favorite fucking manga, dude. Holy shit.
You have bad luck.
I know. I really do. Like, because my second favorite manga is Hunter x Hunter, dude, and it's
Yep.
just like, give me a fucking break, man. Like, Tokyo Ghoul's done, right?
Yep.
You just have a finished fucking favorite manga, man. And then like, sure, you could say, oh, Vagabond. I guess, dude. I fucking guess.
That's selfish of you to discard my suffering and just to just to prop up your own. But okay.
It's not
Um.
that. It's just fuck, man. I feel like I'm rolling gutter balls consistently, both in real life, not as a metaphor, like in actual bowling, and like in my fucking favorite manga picks.
Is like you talk about your favorite manga. You really are a fake glazer. um. Yeah. I think. I don't know. Like it's not necessarily so. It's just like One Punch Man is like it's good. It's good art. It's good art, right?
Hmm?
Um. I think it's probably at its best during the Monster Association arc.
Mhm.
Um, and there's just a lot of stuff that like I have preferences for, and you know, I got 10 I can stand on, and then another 10 that I'd be embarrassed to talk about, or like kind of feel like it's weird to be like, hold on, let me not say that out loud. I think I might get hung up by jumper cables. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's okay, Creams. I'm going through the same feelings with Fujimoto.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
when you bring it in, dog. Oh fuck, I feel that pain so hard, dude. Like I can only imagine also with Fujimoto, a lot of it isn't helped by the fact that there are some motherfuckers out there that are like, huh guys, a toast to Denji getting sexually assaulted, huh?
It's okay. He made Fire Punch. I
What are we doing, man?
Hey bro, they're kind of just acting like you with your goat. I'm gonna not name him, but you know what you are, bro.
Mm,
What'd he make? He made what? You know.
uh-huh.
Uh,
David
um,
Simonson, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Y'all should make a blue lock starting 11s for the U20 match slash Glaze Braun. You know, I feel like every couple weeks we get asked about making a starting 11.
mhm,
And
yeah. We also polished off Braun not too long ago, so
yeah,
honestly, I think you're kind of chilling.
yeah, spin back the VOD, you know. Um, he made look back, man.
He did make look. He made look back and goodbye Airy. I
Yeah.
honestly think I can forgive him.
Also, bro, he made Chainsaw Man Part 1. Like,
Yeah, but like he made look back and goodbye Airy, bro. Holy shit! Like this
uh,
like he Fujimoto's Fujimoto, but like I'm not gonna pretend like he's old. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, I've always just no. Um, let's see, that the one shot merchant allegations are wild. I think his stories are just better, a little bit more concise, personally. Um,
I mean, I don't even, I think it's not only concise, but I don't know. Like, Fire Punch kind of left a weird feeling when we read it for book club because it was like,
well, yeah, because the ending was weird and kind of ass.
yeah, because it was like, yeah, this really got away from him, huh? Like,
Yeah, because like the first half of it. And here's the thing: one
mm,
thing you can say about Fire Punch, and one of my mutuals has been talking about, is like, bro, I don't even like the Fire Punch ending, but at least throughout that entire thing, I thought it looked beautiful. Chainsaw Man Part Two is getting the worst of both worlds, bro. I feel like the
yeah,
story and narrative is falling off, and the shit and Fujimoto just is not as locked. Which
yeah,
a lot of it, I'm sure, is scheduling and all that stuff, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But it's more of like I'm kind of curious what it is about this weekly schedule that's cooking you more than your last weekly schedule.
yeah.
Um, but
Um,
yeah, burnt out and tired.
mm,
Mm.
my goat hasn't missed.
A Rocky never disappointed me. Hey, bro,
God.
that makes one of us.
Chainsaw Man
Um,
anime, please save us. You know what's
that
funny?
movie is gonna feed families
Dude, I don't
and
know.
me.
Like, wasn't the Chainsaw Man first season like? Didn't it fall short of like Mappa's like exceedingly high expectations? Didn't it only do really well instead of like changing the entire anime industry like they had
Yep.
planned?
But I mean, they only showed it for like one quarter too, so like there's also that like 12 episodes is gonna be kind of hard to get people on.
That's fair.
Um, the movie might move the needle. It's gonna move the needle for me because I got some videos, but whatever.
Wait, what's the movie adapting anyway? Is it
Bond
just
of like.
the oh? Yeah,
Mm.
that's pretty fucking short. They'd have to add a lot.
I mean, I think it's like probably like 15, 16 chapters if I just had to guess. I don't remember it off the top of my head,
Yeah, that's about an
I mean,
hour of material or so, like hour and a half maybe. I guess like yeah, for an anime
yeah,
movie, it's not that crazy.
yeah. Um,
I know I'm watching that movie. A lot of people are.
in about 24 months, you'll be watching the subbed version coming to theaters soon. Um, let's see. Mm-mm-mm.
Overall,
Oh, 10 out of 10 Kagurabachi chapter, in
yeah.
case I didn't say that already.
What'd you think of Erie cutting off the fingers
Oh, that was cool. Nice in character thing, keeping it non-lethal.
type shit?
Um, yeah,
It's also very cool that he had her eye open as like the last panel.
yeah.
That shit was
hmm
cool. That shit was cool. Metaphor themes and shit.
Metaphor. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
Um. Oh, Mozane. That serves as a great transition. Okay, so
mhm.
guys, members, everyone, as you know, we just had another book club poll just end, and it
Mm.
officially ended as of me saying this.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
and in typical Honored Ones book club fashion, we have another fucking blowout, dude. We
Mm.
we gotta get better at these uh, rankings, man. Because like it almost feels like, I swear to you guys, we're not like putting our thumbs on the scale here. Like if we wanted to, we would just choose it, right? But like some of these, bro, I get the feeling that we were bribed. Cause like
I definitely knew Edward. What else we fucking have on there, bro? Well, I maybe
I thought,
thought Dungeon Meshi
yeah,
was
that's
gonna
what I
do all
thought.
right.
I
I
thought
really
it would
thought it
at
was gonna
least
do
be
really well.
like maybe a little back and forth just from what I've been seeing, but like, fuck, man, like I did not like. I knew Edge Runners had fucking shooters. It would have,
Yeah, I already watched that shit.
yeah.
Um, yeah, Snowpiercer got more votes than real. Y'all niggas hate Inoue, bro. Holy shit.
Okay,
Anyways,
I mean,
um,
I got two other like book club
yeah,
wins,
y'all
bro. Like,
hate Inoue, bro. Y'all hate Inoue. Yeah, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. People are saying to watch it in
mhm,
dub. I was already planning to.
mhm.
You know,
You know,
I'm locked in.
the people have spoken. Um,
It should be good. Should be good. Nice little lighthearted series.
yeah.
Can't wait.
Video game poll for members should be up soon. I will say, guys, it's not that I'm surprised, but like, okay, I'll be real. Snowpiercer, I expected to fully like 2%, right?
Hmm.
That one was more like just a kind of a shot in the dark pick. But like
Hmm.
seeing it come in third was A, really heartwarming. B, almost makes me want to consider doing like a movie club poll just on its own because this shit feels a little like, damn, bro. Two anime and like a Inoue manga. Like shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, it might be fun for like a 1 week special or something. But
Mm.
you know, appreciate you guys for voting. For anybody who voted, if there's any members on here that didn't get a chance to vote or want to,
Mm.
membership join button just for fun.
Type,
And
type,
yeah,
type. Um,
video game poll is coming up soon. Um, so yeah,
yeah,
we
should
are.
be good stuff.
Uh,
We can close out on in a little bit, but let's see. Block X18 being a member for 14 months as a Hunter x Hunter fan. I need creams and a shitty luck to take a hike somewhere else. And I mean, he's
That's
a fake
insane.
glazer, so honestly, if you kind of just like nudge him in the wrong direction, he'll just be like, you know what? You're right, guys. I give up. Dagashi fraud.
Okay.
Um, I will say
Uh,
I'm seeing some Gojo versus Sukuna movie talks. Shut that shit all the way down. Hell no. Like absolutely not.
we're not gonna see that for 10 years, dude.
I don't ah fuck. Sorry. Anyways.
Snowpiercer is great in its own way. The universe and world building is so ridiculous, especially the sequels, but it tells the story really well. You know, Hans Legato, it's funny you mentioned that because, like, I know it has a TV show, but, like, I don't know if it's like this. I don't know if it's the same story just as a TV show or if it's like a sequel. I didn't really know much about the Snowpiercer cinematic universe, so might be worth looking into and spinning back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Anyway, appreciate you guys. Members.
members.
We'll
We
see
will
you
see you guys
Thursday.
this coming Thursday.
Yep. Video game
Yeah.
poll will be up soon. Slight spoiler for that poll. It is going to be a lot of co-op games, right? We're really co-op maxing. Duh.
Mhm.
But like we got into the trenches on Steam, all right, and we came up with some interesting picks, throwing you guys a little curveball. So
We might even play apparently one of those popular games of all time.
yeah.
A little throwback to last stream, chat.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
We got
bro.
our anyways.
We might play one of the top 10 best-selling, most influential, highest grossing games ever created. Not an exaggeration, no sarcasm.
Yeah, so look out for that. That should be fun. That should be interesting. Um, yeah.
Yep.
So look forward to that, and we will all see you guys in the next one.
Peace, peace.
Peace, peace, peace.